We went live. We went live and it got scary. I felt pressured.
Reminds me of an old Dane Cook bit where if you're in a movie theater and the floor is sticky, or somebody walking in front of you makes a comment that's the floor sticky, you just tell them, "I just came."
Oh jeez.
This show brought to you by 2006.
Yeah.
Luckily, there's a
In
commercial.
2006, that was fucking hilarious.
It was, but times have changed.
Yeah.
Welcome to Social Distancing 101. Do you have friends?
Wash your hands.
Don't talk to them. Do it digitally. And if they don't want to talk to you, then were
What?
they really your friends in the
What
first
is that, Wesley?
Oh, it's what we doing.
That's virtual tabletop.
Oh, cool. Oh my gosh, Shane. Oh.
Yeah, I drug my microphone against a ceramic plate. My bad.
I have replaced some characters so they're more easily visible.
Okay, so is Justin the wizard?
No, he's dark. Look, he's got the owl with the glasses.
Oh, okay, so he's nerd.
Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Who's the wizard? Oh, that's Jackson.
Mhm.
For some reason.
What am I?
You're the wizard.
My name's not Harry.
My TV done.
My name's not.
You're a wizard, Harry. Just throwing this out there. I really like this layout. The purple was a solid choice, Wesley.
Well, last time.
On Dragon Ball Z?
We don't have that kind of budget, guys.
Why does Twitch think I want to watch it?
I wish my computer would open Twitch at all.
Oh no, you can't start playing right now, dogs. Don't
Right.
do this.
Alright.
Don't do this to me.
Twitch finally
Hello,
opened up at least.
Hello, Internet. Last time. The party arrived at a peculiar place. With peculiar people.
Doing peculiar things.
And haven't done very much. One of them is stuck on a rooftop. The other three outside on a porch.
No, isn't
Go
Justin on a
on.
horse?
I'm
Yeah,
on a
yes.
horse.
He's over here on this horse.
Hell yeah.
Killing it.
That
Oh,
works.
cool. I'm a lizard man.
Yes,
Shame.
sure.
Take my horse.
Who is a chemos?
What?
Who is a chemo?
Isn't that your name?
That was
No.
Akmenos.
I can fix that while you guys are doing things. There's an echo. Somebody has something playing.
Yeah, I spelled it right.
I can fix that in 2 seconds. How the fuck do you spell your name?
AKMENOS.
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 That's a 2-second fix.
All right.
Quick question.
Yes.
How am I getting off this roof?
Sounds like personal
I'll
problem.
find out.
I mean, at the very least, you could jump.
No, I can't. I have 6 hit points.
Oh, never mind.
Jump.
All right. Game start.
What's wrong?
Game pause. Game off.
Game on. Game off. Game off. Game on.
Alright, so
So we have Akmenos and Garadash here on this porch.
right.
We have Dr. Ashford on this horse. And we have Kiro up on this roof.
He made it over to the bank, didn't he, or no?
I did,
can't-
but I
he
came
can't-
back.
He
Oh,
came back
okay.
he came back to let you know that what you sought is in the bank.
Hmm.
But that is correct.
What else lies within the bank? Not sure.
I don't know. I haven't been in the bank yet.
He did not go in the bank.
I
Can
don't know how
confirm.
we're going to get to the bank. We
Hmm.
can safely get everyone there. Okay, so I'm going to go, just to reiterate, we need to go into the bank. I guess we're making a withdrawal.
Yes, the last thing he said was, "We're making a withdrawal," and he shouted it. And now he is in the middle of the street.
So my question is, how do we get you safely over to the bank?
Are you talking to Kiro now?
I'm talking to just everyone.
Mhm.
All right, he's yelling in the middle of the street to everyone. How do we get to the bank safely?
Well, I need a whole horse for myself, so I don't know.
Can anyone talk to horses?
No.
Hold on a second. I might be able to.
What?
Yo, what up?
No, I
Okay,
Right.
great.
Garadash and Akmenos, make me a perception check.
oof.
Not what I want to hear.
That is a 12.
Okay.
23.
All right, Garadash, you hear a distinctive pop inside, like a very loud, very weird pop inside of the tavern.
Who else possibly heard it but didn't?
No, Akmenos did not hear anything. He's standing on the porch, listen to
All right,
Dr.
well, I'm gonna be like-
Ashford shouting in the street.
Did you hear that? And then I'm gonna walk in.
So as you walk in the bar, Akmenos, do you follow him? He says he heard something in the bar.
Yes, I'm intrigued.
You walk in, you see sitting at your table a tiefling with a hat on, and he is unconscious, and the front of his clothes is covered in vomit, and he has a note. He has a note stuck to his head.
What does the note say?
The note says, "This one was late for dinner." Signed. It's signed with the letter B,
So he's with us.
and around his neck is a string of potions.
Thank merciful Jesus for the string of potions.
This is your healer. That's all you got. Looks like four regular healing potions and one greater healing potion.
Can I call dibs on the greater healing potion?
You're
Yeah,
not there and you don't see
How are
it.
you gonna get it?
Throw it to
Uh,
me.
So,
That sounds like a terrible idea.
so you see an unconscious tiefling again, just vomit all over him,
I'm
sitting
doing good.
pretty much slumped upright at the table you guys were sitting at, with that note on his head and the string of potions around his neck.
I've never seen him before, though, right?
You have never seen him before. Akmenos, you maybe have seen him before, and he's also a tiefling. You may have seen him around.
He's one of my kind, but I don't know him.
Should we sit here and watch over him until he comes to, or
I'm gonna cast
I don't honestly
thaumaturgy to make my voice 3 times louder.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna yell, "Wake up!"
All right. Damokos, make me a perception check at
Good old
disadvantage.
Damokos.
At disadvantage,
Yeah, you're asleep, unconscious.
it's a 7 plus perception. Like it's a 14.
All right, so you are jolted awake by yelling, and you see in front of you a tiefling and a very large half orc staring down at you. Your head is killing you.
Who hurt my head?
You remember showing up to dinner at a wizard's house who had asked you to come because he had a job for you, and you just
Okay.
remember walking in, nothing really else, and then waking up. You smell like vomit. You smells like vomit.
Oh, I'm not sure how I got here.
Yeah, neither are we. Probably a witch spell. None of this is real. You're here to help us.
What? Oh, no, I'm not sure I understand.
Yeah, I'm assuming you were invited to dinner. There was a mage, right?
Dinner, yes.
Right. So there's a handful of us more. We're all here for the same thing.
For dinner?
Yes. I ate the dinner actually. It was quite good. But
I
that's
didn't.
not how I ended up here.
I didn't eat, so could we make that happen? I think I fell asleep and missed it.
You can make anything happen where we are.
Oh, all right. I have healing potions around my neck.
You do. Your weight, your neck is very heavy.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab one and pop it open and drink it.
Is he actually hurt?
Nope, not even a little bit.
I've got a headache.
Yep, your headache feels
I don't
good
feel
now.
very good.
All right, you have now 3 healing potions around your neck and 1 greater healing potion.
Oh, that's the cure. Oh, my head.
I
It's coming
have
back.
6 hit points.
You're not here.
Who is that voice that I hear talking?
You don't hear him.
You don't hear me.
Across town on
It's
a
a
roof.
whisper in the wind, if you will.
All right, so Dr. Ashford, from your perch on this horse, you see that your 2 colleagues on the porch here have gone back into the tavern and have not returned back out.
Okay, so get the lizard man off the roof. Operation Me. I'm gonna slowly bring the horse over. I'm gonna go, hello. Quite frankly, I don't know how I'm gonna get you down from there onto the horse.
Make me an intelligence check.
Good. I am decent at that.
He's like dragonborn, isn't he? Pretty big as well.
I am
Yeah.
indeed. I am like 6'4" and like almost 300
I'm gonna
pounds.
stop doing roll 20. I'm gonna get fucking my regular dice. I can't anymore. 6.
He's really heavy and can't fit on your horse with you.
No, I'm gonna jump it. It's a matter
You're
of
gonna
having
jump
faith.
it where?
You gotta have confidence. I'm just
No.
gonna look down at you, just from sitting on the roof.
Okay, great. So go into the bank.
You sure
Alright,
that's
Dr.
wise alone?
Dr. Ashford starts trotting by and leaving you.
I'm gonna start walking on the roof, like next to him as he's riding by. Are you sure it is wise to go alone?
I mean, I don't know how to get the horse over to everyone because I mean, our other 2 compatriots have completely disappeared into the tavern without a word. So my
How-
thought process.
Wesley, how big is the gap between the building I'm standing on and like the next build? Oh, that's a gap.
This is the bank.
Ooh.
This is a good, from your roof, a good 100 feet.
Ooh.
What
What do I
to
got?
the neck. There's a building over, a little barn over here. There's a house over here. There's some houses over here, some wagons.
What do I
Across the street would be like 25 feet from this roof to this roof.
got? Yeah, what do I got for some spells here?
Wait, I have an idea.
Huh.
You look at spells. I'm gonna turn around.
Okay.
Can I go back to the guy we got the horse from?
Yes.
Hello. I have a very strange ask of you if you're willing to do it for me. There's a gold in it for you just for doing this.
He's like, I'm listening.
I don't like getting my feet sandy, and none of us like that. So that's why we needed to rent your horse. We need to go to the bank. So would you mind escorting each one of us from here to the bank?
He's like, I do not want to do that at all. That sounds like a huge waste of my time.
But you're making money.
1 gold sounds awful.
What do you value gold at as to doll heirs?
If you want me to ferry each of you to the bank in turn, I would say 50 more of these gold pieces.
Forget it. No, fuck it. I'm gonna look around. Are there any like kids or like preteens around and go like, "Hey, you want to make a gold?"
Around you, there is not.
Hey, come here,
Fuck.
kid.
All right, so back inside the tavern, the 3 of you are still talking, I imagine. Go.
Listen, it's real sandy outside. Don't step on it. You'll probably die. We need to get to the bank.
So let's head back
What?
out there.
There's a lot of sand, so we got to go
Yes,
to the
it's
bank.
really coarse. It gets everywhere. I don't like it.
Oh. I understand. I believe. I had a friend who once believed that as well. He murdered a bunch of kids because he hated it so much.
Whew, I'm leaving.
All right. So don't touch the sand because we have to go to the bank. I don't really follow, but I don't really follow a lot of things, so I'm just gonna follow you.
Sounds good.
All right.
And then we'll
onto the
walk
porch.
outside. But yeah.
All right. So, Dr. Ashford, as you're haggling and failing with this horse keep, you see your two friends walk back onto the porch, accompanied by another tiefling.
Hey, doctor.
But who is this? I'm trying to figure out to get all of us. Now you're bringing friends?
Yeah, don't know who he is, but he got sent here by the mage too. So he's with us.
Hello, my name is Demakos.
Oh,
Hello.
Demakos. Hey, do you have wings?
I do not.
Mm.
I got horns.
Yeah, I got horns too.
No wings.
Doctor,
Do you have-
I'm Dr. Ashford.
Hello, doctor.
Pleasure.
I've got this mole. Do you think you could look at it?
Not
It's
that
just
kind
raw.
of doctor.
It's just. You sure?
Yes, I'm positive I'm not that kind of doctor.
All right. I'll ask you later.
He's not really into the whole touching thing.
No touching. Okay, so don't touch the doctor and don't touch the sand.
Been a traumatic experience.
All right. I'm learning. I'm learning a lot really
I'm
quick.
gonna point up to the roof that a curry's on.
So your fellow tiefling points over a ways away. You see in the distance, on top of a roof, is a very large black dragonborn sitting down, contemplating to himself. He looks gravely injured.
He touched the sand. Look what happened.
I see. So you have a lizard on the roof.
Yes,
This is a weird town.
you're telling me.
He's a weird thing.
Probably isn't even really a town.
I think it's someone's imagination. Or
Did you
wish
make me
spell.
fall?
We kind of figured that out.
We're kind of just guessing, though. We don't really have any concrete evidence on anything.
Yes, we're still working on the evidence.
I'm
For sure.
gonna turn to the doctor. Did we figure out how to get to the bank?
No, because unless we have another 50 gold, the guy's not going to chauffeur us back and forth, and that was the extent of my idea.
I don't. That doesn't sound like a great idea.
Yeah.
Does the horse have any reins? Can we attach a wagon or something to it?
The horse
I
just
feel
has
like-
a saddle and the reins for a rider.
Hmm.
I feel like then we would have to buy a cart.
And he's going to want a lot for it.
We did pretty good about borrowing the horse. I thought.
I thought so too, but apparently he wants more money.
More problems.
Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan, mate.
So, you got a plan yet? Or
I'm sorry, you're saying that to me.
yeah.
That was my plan. My plan was to chauffeur back and forth, but obviously I don't have someone who can do that unless you have 50 gold lying around.
How much gold do you have on you, new face?
I don't think I have any on me.
Good.
The mage gave us all money. Did he not give you money?
He still has a note stuck to his head that said, "This one was late to dinner." is covered in vomit, and that's it.
Ew.
Maybe it.
I don't remember meeting no mage, so I don't have any.
You remember for like 10 seconds, and then he like waved his hand at you, and you got really nauseous and blacked out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he got me drunk real quick.
So
No,
you did-
you gather that he knocked you unconscious with some sort of spell.
I think he knocked me unconscious with some sort of smell. It's all coming back to me, my intelligent greatest.
Oh no.
I mean, you guys still haven't really told him the point of why you're here. He just knows not to touch the sand, and you're going to the bank for some reason, maybe a withdrawal or deposit.
The mage has a task for us, Mr.
all right.
Demarcos, and our prize, or where we're being led to, is in the bank. However, we can't touch the sand, and the bank is, and I'm going to point way over there. And Kuro is still stuck on top of the roof.
So it's like a game. We're playing a game.
We're playing the floor is lava, but instead of lava, things that kill you faster.
I understand. Okay, but horses can walk on the sand.
So, I mean, I don't know that theory. So far, anyone who is from here has been unaffected.
I understand. Oh, we're on grass right now.
You're on a porch.
Oh, okay.
Does the horse have a rune on its neck?
The horse does.
So it's those then. That's what allows them.
What would happen if? Why don't we draw the runes on our neck? See if that does anything.
I can't wait for that.
If you would like to test that theory, I'm more than happy to.
we got
Monk over here.
So.
We got the hat theory. We got the rune theory. Let's go.
I'm still suffering from the hat theory.
What was
You
that
mean
theory?
that- I thought that the hats made you immune to the creatures in the sand. I was wrong. So
When we
so
woke
wrong.
up, we all had hats in our rooms.
Cowboy hats.
Yes, most of the patrons are wearing cowboy hats.
Oh,
they,
I
thought,
see.
they thought that it made it safe to walk on the ground. They discovered that was not the case.
I understand. Okay, all right. Don't
So-
do that.
You still haven't really told him why it's unsafe to go on the ground, but that's fine.
I
I'm
just said it bites, and it's. I said it's like playing the floor is lava. Instead of lava, it's something that comes out and bites and thrashes and tries to tear you
Oh,
apart.
so you were trying to get a cart from that man over there? Is that what I heard?
A cart or have him chauffeur us back and forth because he's unaffected by the sand.
But he does not want to.
Not for another 50 gold, which we've already given him. How much? 150? 200?
20.
Yeah, it was only 20. 20 or
No, we
30.
gave him more than 20, didn't
You
we?
gave him 20, and he's holding your briefcase.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. We did the 20.
Wesley, how far is it from the roof I'm standing on and the one right in front of the tavern? Like that little gap right there. Not that
Okay,
one.
so again, you were on this roof.
How far is it
There-
to that one?
There's a roof here, about 20 feet.
And those are wagons between?
That is correct.
Okay, what's the likelihood I can drop down to the wagons, then jump up to the other roof?
You're pretty acrobatic.
Or, question for the party, should I go and explore north or up from where we are?
So across the rooftops, while you're discussing, you see the black dragonborn kind of coming over to the edge and just start yelling at you. What should I do?
I'm gonna wave and I'm gonna point further into the city or to the roof right across from you guys.
I'm going to point towards the bank. We're going to the bank!
Alright, I'm gonna drop down and leap onto the other roof across from them.
You're going all the way to this one?
Yeah.
Alright, roll me an athletics
Woo!
or an acrobatics check, your choice.
Acrobat or athletics is gonna be significantly higher. Plus a 22.
Okay, so you take a couple steps back and take a running, leaping start and jump and make me another athletics check.
Come on.
Athletics, it's gonna be 19.
Okay.
That
So
plus
you
8 is
managed-
saving me.
You manage to reach the building, grab onto it, and land on this roof and not tumble down.
I don't think it's going to. Oh, okay, cool.
And you are now across the tavern on this rooftop.
What are these roofs made of? Are they like wood or are they like hay? Or like
They're like-
packed?
They're like wood.
Is there a hole in this roof I can look into this house?
It's a barn, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna just peek on in real quick and see what's in there.
Some hay.
Any horses or anything?
Nope.
I'm gonna sit on the edge facing the party that's now standing on the porch.
Alright, so you watch the Dragonborn leap from building to building, scratch and scramble his way up as he almost fell, and then sit on the other side.
So is there a reason we couldn't all just ride on the horse?
Oh, of course. Get on. As there's no room on the horse.
The tiefling is pretty small, yes, Demakos?
Yes.
He could probably fit on the horse with you.
What if we made it not a horse?
Hold. You're small enough that you could fit on with me. Would I be able to judge if he would be able to fit with multiple, like, different people if I had him show for?
Yeah, like any 2 regular sized people can fit on this horse,
And then
But-
the
but-
last one.
or 1 big sized person.
Okay.
But I still pose a question. What if it wasn't a horse?
How do we make it not a horse?
I can make it like an elephant.
But will that
I-
change the rune
I would.
on its
I
neck?
have. What I don't know. Polymorph.
Can an elephant fit 5 people?
Can't you polymorph someone?
It says spell
Into
transforms
what?
a creature that you can see within range into a new form.
Aren't you not a
Creature is
creature?
anybody.
Turn
Yeah,
me
like,
into a
aren't you a
bird.
creature?
Do you
We
think
are-
the guy's going to be mad if we turn his horse into an
I
elephant?
was thinking the same thing, but
He could
I don't know.
probably get more money for an
we're
elephant.
like, sorry, sir, we brought you back an elephant instead. He's like,
Oh, okay.
It stays like that for a while too, doesn't it?
I can drop it whenever I think. It's concentration for up to an hour.
What if we bring him back and try and sell him the elephant for some money?
and yeah, I was thinking the same thing. And then later it turns back and it's livid.
What do we feel about that? Should I try it?
Let's try to get an elephant, I guess.
All right.
I mean, we can
I-
ask the guy about it, but I don't really care.
Well, I kind of care because my briefcase is very important.
That's true.
Oh,
So maybe-
all right. Should I ask the man if it's okay to turn his horse into an elephant?
That
I
might
don't think he's
raise
gonna believe
more
you.
questions.
I feel like we know the answer to that.
Is it going to be no?
Probably.
What if him and I were really good friends?
Have at it.
Think of all the work you could get done with an elephant.
I would love to see him try to make friends with this guy to make his horse an elephant.
He doesn't really like you guys so far.
He's not.
Yeah,
very
but he doesn't
friendly.
know Domekos. He's
Yeah.
new.
You
Oh.
guys are with him.
Are we though?
You're the only people on the porch. There was-
it's a
there
public
was a-
porch.
Yeah.
It's a public porch, Wes.
There was a homeless person. He's now dead.
Hmm,
That wasn't my fault.
that was
a-
unfortunate. Oh, what if you?
Wow.
All right. Add a character. What if you pick up the piece of the homeless man's neck that had the rune on it and put it on you?
Nothing left of him.
I already.
All right,
tried.
all right. What if I cast Charm Person on him and then ask to turn him into an elephant?
Yeah, that could work.
Is it worth 2 spell slots?
I don't have any
I
spells, so
mean,
it's up to
I
you.
think so. We got to get across.
Okay. I would like to start by casting. Who is this guy that we're trying to talk to? He's a stable.
He's over here. Yeah, he's the stable master.
All right. I would like to approach him and say, "Hello, friend," and cast Charm Person on him as I say this.
Well, he's over here. You're right here. You're this bear. Would you
I-
like to approach him, or would you like to stay on the porch?
I'd
If
like
you
to
go-
stay on the porch and say, "Hello, friend,"
He turns.
and cast Charm Person on him.
You do.
So he makes a Wisdom save of 14.
He looks unaffected.
I see. Friend, I see that you have a horse and it's rather small. We can't all fit on it. If I turned it into an elephant for an hour, would you be upset?
He's like, yeah, give it a shot. And he's like, don't break my horse. And he just turns back around. Like he really didn't believe that you could turn his horse into an elephant.
Well, he
Oh.
will.
I have a feeling it's not going to work. I don't think my spell just took.
Yeah, you have a direct, like, it hit him and it just didn't even phase him.
I heard he gave you permission, even if he was just bullshitting.
It's true.
It is my only 4th level spell. Should I try it?
Oof.
Oof,
I mean,
that's a
based
few,
off
man.
that explanation that was just said, it didn't seem like my Charm Person worked on that man.
He looked immune to charm, that is correct.
Okay, so possibly the horse is immune to polymorph.
You are unsure.
I
Keep in
mean,
mind that he was able to fear the bartender earlier, though.
He
and
did
I
fear
was
the
able.
bartender.
I was able to blow up a homeless man on accident.
What?
It was an accident. I botched an attack.
An accident.
accident.
Link.
Yeah,
He's-
done a lot of accidental things, huh?
Hmm.
All right, Domekos turns back to you.
I don't know. I'm at a loss. I've tried.
Okay, let's attempt to see if I have anything. Hold, please. I don't have anything that would make someone turn into something else.
I mean, I
Again.
still, I guess. Go ahead.
Again, you can turn one of you into something as well if you don't want to do the horse.
So we could use polymorph change. Can I change? Can polymorph make something flying?
Mm-hmm.
Polymorph.
What? Why can't I just like? Could you just use polymorph on yourself and make yourself like a giant dragon?
Yeah, do they
Not
not
a
do that all the
dragon.
time? Yeah.
Why not a dragon?
Because I'm pretty sure it has to be a beast.
It just says
Yeah.
transform a creature you can see within a new form.
Any beast whose challenge rating is equal to less of the targets. So you have a challenge rating of 7, so it have to be less than that.
So any creature that can fly,
Any beast.
any beast that has a challenge rating less than 7 that can fly.
A beast less than 7 that can fly.
I don't know if it has to fly.
Sorry, I keep on mentioning the flying thing because flying.
I mean, I
No,
think that
no.
would be pretty important because just if he
I mean-
polymorphs into something else doesn't mean he's not going to get attacked still.
I mean, another positive would be if it has maybe a swim speed. Let's try and swim away. Just turn into a sand swimming creature.
Just because they
Okay,
can.
I was like, what the fuck are you
just
talking
because
about?
they can swim through the sand doesn't mean you can swim through the sand. You, to your knowledge, regular bullets can't do that.
Michael, turn Justin
yeah.
into a giant ape. Mainly because it's funny.
But there's still sand.
Hmm.
Well, there's not a lot of good options for flying creatures.
You're looking at like giant eagle.
Right, that's about it. And I'm not sure how much a giant eagle can carry.
Probably like 2 people in its talons.
It has a strength score of 16, and it's large in size.
Oh.
You got it for an hour. I mean, it could ferry some people.
Can it carry me?
Yeah.
Alright.
You could easily carry 2 medium-sized creatures in each talon, or 1 in each talon.
That's an option.
Sounds like a great one to me. I don't have any spells.
Where are we? Where is the bank at?
I'm gonna re-gesture to where the bank is.
Alright. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead then and try to cast polymorph. Should I do it on myself?
Have at it.
Alright, I'll cast polymorph on myself.
Alright, so you are successful at casting polymorph on yourself. I would like Akmenos to make a reflex save.
Mm,
As there is a giant bird just blowing up next to you.
Hello, I'm a bird.
what does the 13 get me?
Severe injury.
Not too bad. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you are shoved aside on the porch as a giant eagle now sits there. And it's creaking and it's not really fitting on the porch, and you see that it's way too big for this porch. And you see that it's kind of having trouble staying on the porch, and I really mean this. So just keep that in mind.
Just like move it off to the
I-
side.
I'd
No,
like to grab.
I mean like in the game.
I'd like to grab the 2 people nearest me and take flight.
So he grabs Akmenos and Garadash and flies into the air.
Yeah.
You gotta
To
get
the
like
bank.
you gotta get one of
Onward.
those like riding Falcor like hand up in the air things.
Is there even a porch on the bank?
No, there's not.
On the roof you'll go.
He puts them on the roof
Yeah.
of the bar or the bank.
No, the bank.
Did
All
anybody
right, so
tell him where the bank is?
Yeah.
Yes.
He has the intelligence score of a bird now.
You told him before. You fly over, and he deposits those two onto the bank. They're
Onto
now
the
on
bank.
top of the bank.
I'd like to fly back and grab the other two.
I'm gonna ride my horse to the bank.
I'm gonna swoop down and grab Kuro.
I can. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know this guy, man.
Oh no, that would be awful to be touching someone that you don't want to touch.
Yeah, it's weird.
All right, so
One-
Dr. Ashford, you arrive at the bank, and there's a large, giant bird and 3 of your friends on top of the bank.
I'm gonna say, great job. Now, how are you gonna get in the bank?
I have rope.
Is there a latch here?
We're not
No,
going in
that's-
through the roof.
There's nothing up there. It's just a stone
You try
roof.
sneaking through the roof, we'll go in through the front door.
Yeah, I do also have rope. So
There is a place to affix rope.
I
do that.
guess I should drop my bird form.
Nature's helper silk.
You just used it.
A bear.
You accomplished the task. What do you want? You want him to stay a bird on the roof, keep an eye, lookout?
how are
Does
we gonna
he-
get back?
Does he still have a necklace of whatchamacallits?
Fuck.
Yeah, he still has a necklace of potions on him.
I'm gonna look at that and kind of put my hand out. Can I have one of those?
There's a more hangover potions, but I guess you can have one.
I'm very hungover.
Alright, he hands you a potion.
Alright.
2d4 plus 2.
That's fine.
You have 2 left on your necklace and 1 greater.
3.
Dr. Ashford, you see there are places
6,
to tie up your horse out front of the bank.
Okay, is there like a walkway?
Nope. Make me a perception check though.
To where this gate?
Somebody's breathing hard into that microphone.
It's Michael.
I'm dying, okay?
Move the mic away. I said I wouldn't do it. I did it.
What'd you do?
I rolled on willpower again. So perception, I got a 7.
Nope.
I'm really smart, I promise. Okay, so I am going to. I'm going to see. Where can I tie up the horse?
There's like these little walls in front of you that have horse tie-offs.
Okay. And what's the distance between one of the tie-offs and the front?
Yeah, like 5 feet, 7 feet. Pretty close.
So realistically, I can tie one, stand on it, and just kind of hop over.
That is correct.
I'm
Maybe.
going to try to do that.
In theory. Okay, so you successfully dismount the horse, get on this wall, tie the horse up, and make me an athletics check to jump to the
Okay.
front entrance of the bank.
I'm going to use my dice rolling app. Because
Okay.
fuck, roll 20.
Wesley, how tall is the building we're on?
About 20 feet.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hop off the front in front of the staircase so I land right next to Dr. Ashford as he walks up.
You
Make
said
me athletics check as well.
I have slow fall.
Well, then use your monk slow fall.
I got a 12.
You successfully navigate the 6 foot jump.
Whew.
I want to land as he lands there. I want to land like right next to him.
Jeez,
All right, you're in the front step of the stupid bank.
I need to get like a bell or something for you.
Are we going in?
Yes, let's go in. I'm gonna let my device kind of start vroom, up again. My whirly bird.
And it goes into the bank. So you see the Dragonborn Kiro slowly fall off the roof, defying gravity as he slides his hand down. Dr. Ashford leaps off his horse, and they both disappear inside the bank, leaving you 3 on top.
Terrific. So how's that rope securing going?
If
While you do that, I'm gonna get dice.
if you've done it, it's pretty well secured.
You have a hemp or silk rope.
I have hemp.
All right, me too. So
I got chain.
You're inside.
you're inside.
Yeah, well,
I will secure rope.
Okay. You secure rope and hang it over, and it leads down.
I'll test it first, I guess.
All right, make me a strength check.
Got that. Or do I? 9? I rolled a fucking.
You fall off,
Hmm.
and are now lying on the ground in front of the bank, between the horse wall and the bank.
Was the rope secure?
The rope was secure. You just lost your grip and fell off.
The rope's fine.
The rope's good.
Sounds good. I will also.
All right, make me a strength check.
Oh boy. 6.
All right, you fall as well.
Real good rope.
Well, Garadash,
It supported me. I just lost
you
my
take
grip.
3 points of damage as boom, a body lands on top of you. And Kmenos, you take 5 points of damage as you land on this very hardened body of the barbarian with a giant sword on his back. And all this shit.
Are you all just not good climbers, or is it not good rope? Like, should I not try?
The
No,
rope's fine.
it's not, it's
Are,
not
you,
the
are you
rope.
sure? You look like you're in pain.
Tie your own rope then.
Get your own damn rope.
I go ahead and start climbing down, and I rolled a 10.
All right. So
Oh my god. All
This is
three of
bad.
us fell off
This
the
is
fuck.
bad rope.
everyone takes 2 points of damage as another body lands on top of the pile, and you're all laying in a heap. Curiously, nothing has attacked you.
Alright, I'm gonna scramble to the fucking door.
All right, you
Throw
scramble
these
to
two
the
fucks
door.
off me.
All right, Akmenos. Since you're the only one that would know this, Damikos and Akmenos are still outside. Akmenos, make me a perception check.
19.
You see, as you're standing on the stairs of the bank looking out, these low walls actually look like they go into the ground, and you see a line of stone in the front and then going around the bank as if there's some sort of foundation around the bank.
Thank God.
Is there anybody else outside?
You and the other tiefling.
Let's go inside. Let's tell Dr. Ashford about this.
Alright, as y'all walk inside the bank, you see what looks to be 3 men with bandanas over their faces, some kind of weapon drawn in their hand, and everyone else in the bank looks real scared. They turn to you and look at you, and they say, "Stick 'em up! This is a holdup!"
Oh, no. We're here to make a withdrawal.
And they say, "Stick 'em up! This is a holdup! Get down on the ground!"
I'm
How do
gonna-
I get down on the ground.
I'm gonna look at the doctor standing next to me
Yes.
and sit there for a moment and go, "Is this something I should handle or you?"
Oh, please, by all means.
Okay.
Was that to everybody or just them two since they answered first?
No, yeah. I mean, by the time you would have came in a couple seconds later, you would have seen them standing there, not moving, talking to each other, and those 3 guys
I should have.
pointed.
Did they seem calm about it or are they like freaking out?
Your friends?
No, the people sticking up the fucking bank.
They're looking at you, pointing at you with something in their hands. There's 3 of them. They look rather upset.
How many of them are there? 3.
That's correct.
Okay. I'm gonna. Man, I was really hoping I had I forgot to take a short rest while I was just chilling out on a roof.
Yeah.
You did.
I tried to take a rest. It wasn't enough time.
I'm gonna walk up and can I just attempt to disarm 2 of them?
As soon as you took one step, they start blasting.
Oh fuck.
Oof.
I started blasting.
Are these considered projectiles?
You see like tiny explosions go off in the devices they're holding, and they start.
Solid.
By the time you reach them, several of these projectiles have struck you. They don't seem to hurt too bad, but you do take.
I have deflect missile. Can I attempt to deflect one of them?
Yeah, you can attempt to deflect one of them.
That's going to be 12 points of damage reduction from one of their shots.
Great. You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as ping, ping, 2 of the others hit you. So they all got a shot off on you by the time you got over there. You can attempt to disarm one of them.
Yeah. You know what? I'm just going to attempt to punch and knock them out. I'm just going to see how well they take a hit.
Okay, roll an attack roll.
First one's going to be a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
It's going to be a d6 plus 5. That's going to be 10 points of bludgeon damage.
So you run up to one, uppercut him, lift him off the ground. You see his eyes just go white as his head lolls back, and he hits the ground with a sickening crunch. Looks super dead, unconscious. The other 2 kind of turn to you in horror. There's a muffled hooray from the rest of the patrons in the bank.
I'm going to look at the 2 of them, and I'm going to motion for them to put their weapons down.
They keep blasting.
I'm going to punch the other 2 in the face. I got 2 more attacks.
You take 2 more points of bludgeoning damage as they.
Okay.
They're a couple of feet from you, so you run over to the next one.
Oh, that was a natural 20.
They're spaced apart, so you have to walk over to the other one. But is anyone else? So you see this? He definitely takes out one of the attackers. Goes to run to the second one. Is anyone else doing anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Please, after you.
I'm gonna rage. I mean, they shot at all of us, not just him, right?
No, they just shot at him. You see these projectiles striking him, and they don't seem to be doing much. Like they're bouncing off of him, like they're hitting him, but they're not really doing anything.
Can I
rage and get in there?
Can I do non-lethal damage with this one? Just palm the dude in the chest as I run up to him.
Sure.
I did 12 points of bludgeon damage.
Unconscious. Instantly just slumps to the ground. The third one, Garadash, go ahead and make me an attack roll as you run over to him. He's trembling by this point. Doesn't even get a shot off at you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna punch him as well.
As you come barreling toward him, make me an attack roll.
23.
That'll hit.
What do I even use for damage as my fists? Since I'm not trained.
D4?
It's usually just your strength modifier unless you have like
Strength modifier plus 1.
Alright, so 6 points off the first attack. And a 27 to hit for the second one, and another, so 12 points.
Alright, so you clock this guy with a 1, 2, and first one you hear his jaw audibly break. Second one, you deliver a equal to his temple, and he just crumples to the ground, also looks unconscious, if not dead. There's a rousing hooray as the patrons of in the bank and the tellers get up and they start cheering and thanking you for stopping the bank robbery.
I'm gonna go. No, that's great. What's Whirlybird doing?
He's looking like he's going towards the back of the bank, where there's some stairs downward.
All right, I'm gonna go towards that. I'm gonna be like, I have a thing. Woo! We did it.
And no one really tries to stop you. They look like they're cleaning up, apprehending the people, checking if they're alive, kind of lifting their hand and just seeing it drop and being like, "Oh."
I'm taking a lot of credit for nothing that I did and waving and like celebrating with him, like, "Oh, thank you." Oh, it was nothing.
You are welcome. You are welcome.
Can I pick up one of these devices that they launch something at me with and just kind of stow it to the side?
You can.
In a bag.
You now have one of their weapons.
I'll have Dr. Ashford look at it later.
All right. As you descend down the stairs, Dr. Ashford, you come to a vault door.
Oh,
It is closed.
and Whirlybird is just.
Ding, 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 ding,
Okay, I'm
ding,
gonna
ding.
turn them off.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt to open the vault.
It's unlocked.
Oh, I'm gonna open the vault and turn Whirlybird back on.
All right. As you do, you open the door.
Hold on, can I say? I'm gonna have to break in, and then I'm gonna open the door and go in and just. I'm in.
You do, and then your companions behind you see you say that, and they're like, "It was open." You're like, "Damn!"
Yeah, no, whatever, it's fine. We're here.
All right.
New to me.
Did everyone else accompany him downstairs? Did anyone stay upstairs?
I'm gonna
grab
stay upstairs.
weapons as well, and then I'm gonna head down with them.
I want to see what's in the vault.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll head down. I'll wave at my admiring fans as I descend the stairs.
They're showering you with gratitude, and as you descend, the three of you see as Dr. Ashford opens the door, goes inside, just mounds and mounds of gold. Mounds, bars of it, coins of it. The little robot that you made, Dr. Ashford, is
Yes.
trying to dig itself into a pile of gold, but really can't make purchase and get in. But
I'm gonna assist.
you're fairly sure it's in there. So as you're moving aside what he's trying to move,
Mhm.
you find, and he, like the little robot, sees this red object, grabs hold of it, and is hugging it like he's successfully completed his mission, and then goes limp and deactivates himself as mission is accomplished. So you see sticking out of this big pile of gold is a red object.
Pick up the object.
It is a coin about the size of two of your fists put together in diameter. Thickness, I would say, of like an inch. So a giant red coin.
I
On
think
one,
I found the thing.
yes, it looks to be the thing. It is also
Of course.
connected to a golden chain as a necklace sort. On one side is the letters D, and L.
I'm sorry, what is it? B, E, and L?
D and L. D as in dog and L as in llama. D L.
D, L?
And on the other side is a picture of a dragon.
Dragon face. Is the dragon missing any teeth?
He's not.
Good. That's it then. I'm gonna put the chain on. I'm not really a necklace guy, but
You got two. You got two now.
I know, right? Apparently, I'm a necklace guy now. So, don't touch anything that's not ours, and let's get the hell out of here.
Can
All
we
right.
ask for some things since we just saved this place?
As you come downstairs, you see that no one from the bank has followed you downstairs at all. No one. And you see again the piles of gold, the bars of gold. Make me a perception check. Anyone that is in the vault.
Well, I am, because I'm definitely consider taking some.
And then if anyone wants to make me instead an investigation check, you may make one of the two.
Perception.
Yeah.
10.
10.
Yes.
You see what I have described to you previously.
Great.
An 11
4.
perception.
You see what I have described to you previously.
I got the same thing. So
Yeah, I got
Alright.
12.
12. You see some boxes, like safety deposit boxes, on one side of the wall. Many are open or missing, but there are 3 or 4 that are shut.
You see those over there?
well, now I
What, the
do.
boxes?
Yeah. It looks like most of them have been rifled through, but those are closed.
Well, I guess whoever went through it didn't get all of the boxes then. Are
Might
you
be.
looking to rifle through them?
Might be something worthwhile in them.
I am going to turn a blind eye, and
Okay.
you can do whatever you would like. I'm going to try to figure out how we're going to get back over to the bar, or how we even get a hold of the wizard to get out of here now that we have, I think, the artifact.
I assume the wizard's watching this.
Remember, he wanted you to collect 5 talismans.
All 5 are here?
One is here. One you have.
Right.
You have not since reactivated your flying monkey contraption.
Okay. I will get back to the top of the, like, where the lobby is of the bank, and
Okay.
I'm gonna activate Wise Ass.
He flies out of the bank, hooks a right, like back the way you came, and goes out of sight, comes back in, obviously can't reach any further. Everyone in the bank vault, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try and open those boxes.
Alright, you walk over to one, and it is unlocked.
Alright.
As you open it, 33,
It's gonna explode.
you find a rabbit's foot. Write that down because I'm crossing it off.
I'd like to take one of the giant bars of gold you said were in there.
You do. It does make me an intelligence check.
Alright. Good. I'm not doing good on this. I got a 3.
You're like, all right, a bar of gold.
I'm rich.
All right. Anyone else in the vault doing anything? I think just Garadash is in there.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna
As
also
another way?
pick up a couple bars of that.
Make me an intelligence check.
Oh boy. A 6.
You're like, all right, bars of gold. How many are you taking?
Like 2.
All right, so you each have 1 bar and 2 bars respectively.
I'm also paying attention to him over at the lockboxes.
He is still rifling through them. There's about 2 left that are unassaulted. Hero, you see Dr. Ashford come back up. He had reactivated his talisman. It had gone out the door, came back. So following up, Akmenos, you open another lockbox. 45. You find a ring. It looks kind of like it's made out of flesh. You're kind of creeped out by it. You're like, "Eee."
A ring of flesh.
Are the bank robbers that we just knocked out? Are they still there?
Yeah.
I'd like to look them over and then look at the teller and stuff and be like, what were they attempting to steal?
They're like, money.
How long had they
Alright.
been here?
Like 10 minutes.
And they did not
Alright.
proceed past this?
No.
Ah.
You also make me an intelligence check.
Being awfully big assholes for someone.
16.
Who their lives saved.
You've been standing, or you have been in view of the bank for more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, I know. That's
You
why.
know that's not the case.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the last lockbox, Akmenos, you find a vial of what looks to be a milky white kind of solution. You don't really know what it is.
Great.
Can I pull the doctor to the side?
And then that's all the lockboxes.
Anything good over there?
Found a white milky solution.
There's plenty of that at the inn.
Yes. There's also this ring made of presumably flesh, and a rabbit's foot. So maybe we're getting lucky.
I got 2 gold bars. Let's go.
Do you walk out with those gold bars in your hands?
You did
In my
see the doctor pick up the medallion with the inscription of a dragon, right?
I did.
Do you really want to take those?
I mean, we did just solve their problems, didn't we?
I feel like taking a dragon's gold is creating another problem.
You gonna like roll to convince me? Like,
I mean, that's up to you. You don't have to roll. I mean, are you convinced or are you not convinced?
I guess I'll drop them. Seems a little cheap though.
You drop them to the ground and they make like a tink.
You're gonna look at the.
Tink.
Yeah. They do not make a thud. They make a tink.
I'm
I'll just
gonna
head back up.
lean over to Dr. Ashford. Doctor, I was
Yes.
on that roof for quite a while. I never saw any bank robbers enter the front. No one entered the exit while I was up there.
That's interesting. Almost like they were waiting for us to be there, like a play.
That's what my concern is. How much of this place is staged just for our arrival?
That's a good question. I don't know where Wise Ass wants to go next, but he is starting to hook to the right.
Like back from the
Perhaps
way you
it's an
came.
artifact, yeah.
Like outside?
Either outside or whatever his next mission is. Hopefully to bring us back to the wizard so we can drop this off and go to the next one.
Every time we touch the sands, things get more dangerous.
Oh no, I agree.
How do we plan to proceed?
Still trying to figure that out.
This is a complicated situation that we're in. Have we attempted to remove any of the magic from the people?
We have not. That could work potentially, or it could cause some kind of catastrophic chain reaction of different kinds of wish magics. But it's definitely a good theory. If you want to try off of the bank robbers, see if maybe we can recreate the runes that are on them.
I am not versed in that type of magics. My powers come from a gift.
Right. Okay.
As you were discussing, the other three come back up from the bank vault. Are you still carrying a bar of gold Demacus?
I believe I am. I know the other names. I know I saw Gardash drop it, but I'm not sure why. I was admiring my gold.
They walk back upstairs, and no one takes any notice of them, and they rejoin you.
All right.
I've slipped it into my bag.
All right.
Yeah, I guess I couldn't really slip it into my loincloth.
Did you not buy a backpack?
Oh, so are we done doing what we needed to for the wizard? Can we go get real dinner now?
I mean, it's not really dinner time. It's still noon.
It's been like 4 hours.
Or where I come from, it kind of stays one color, so I'm not really sure how that all works here. But yeah, sure, noon.
Look at him inquisitively. I mean, we could definitely test the theory, see if we can reconstruct these runes. Can I inspect the bandit, like unconscious bodies?
Yep. Now, as you're looking up close at them, you flip them over. You look at his neck. The rune on his neck, again, it glows faintly, like faintly blue. It is also a dragon, but make me a religion check. Shane, Garadash, make me a religion check at advantage. Anyone else who's over there looking at him inspect it can also make a religion check.
You want Garadash or me to make a religion check with advantage?
Oh, not Garadash. I apologize.
Okay.
Bro.
22.
Okay.
Religion. 19. No, sorry,
Alright.
17.
Alright, you both recognize this 5-headed dragon as Tiamat.
Oh, good. I'm gonna look at the coin again. It's what color?
Red.
I think I figured out what the talismans are.
I see that there is a marking of the dark goddess here.
Yep, and we got one of the heads right around my neck.
Why did you put it on?
Well,
We don't feel any different.
I feel fine.
I will tell you from experience, picking up magical items and equipping them without knowing what they are is a poor choice.
I didn't equip it. I just put it on my neck. I didn't attune to it.
Oh, who is the dark goddess?
Tiamat, goddess of the five-headed dragon.
Oh, right. Oh, actually, I think I've heard of her.
You and I should have a talk.
I live pretty close to her.
I rolled a 4. I have no idea who that is.
What do you mean you live close to her?
But like you know, a couple hells away.
You're from hell.
I'm from one of the 9 hells. Yes, right. You seem perplexed. Is that not normal? I'm
No.
sorry. Let me backtrack. I'm from here.
No.
He is a very bad liar.
Perception?
I come from just a couple towns over. That's all. Just raw here.
He is a very bad liar.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm
Why
good
is
at
he
this.
lying to us?
I don't know. I believe he is just panicked. He is panic lying.
I'm not panic lying. I'm fine. Everything is fine. It's great. How are you?
He's sweating a lot.
It's hot
We
up here.
should find some place
It is
to
hot.
settle down, try and get a better feel for the town now that we know what we may be dealing with.
Okay.
Alright, let's take a nap at the bank, boys.
We still have the concern that we cannot walk upon the sands.
Correct. What I can do is I can scout out the next location while you all kind of rest for a bit, and then I'll come back around.
And if something attacks you there, similar to the bellets that live in the sand,
You'll hear me screaming.
and we'll not be able to get to you.
That is fair.
We do have both of the items.
Okay. I'm gonna take off the red Tiamat coin.
Okay.
Anyone want to hold this?
No.
I do not.
I'll hold on to it. I'll let the big guy take it.
I'll give it to Gardash.
I'm
Gardash,
actually
you now
not gonna wear it though. I'm gonna put it in the bag.
you now have possession of the red talisman.
So, I have the tracking tooth. So, perhaps maybe we can figure out what the next one is.
And we
If
learn.
anyone would like to come with me,
Yeah, one of you
Magus is
smaller
pretty
fellows
small.
can
You
go.
Probably hop onto the horse.
Oh, I can do that. I'll climb on the horse with him.
Okay. You guys go back out,
Can
untie
I?
the horse.
Can I scurry up to the roof of the bank?
Make me an athletics.
Can I-
make me a strength.
Can I
strength
use
check.
that rope to climb up there that they left affixed to it?
Yeah, make me a strength check with advantage.
14, 21.
You're on the roof of the bank.
Okay, I'm gonna take a short rest up there while keeping a lookout for the other two as they ride off into the sunset.
You can do
Good
both.
timing.
I can't just sit on the edge and like keep an eye out for them.
Not if you're resting.
Short rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Anyways,
Okay.
Oh!
So
yeah, I got nothing else to do. Yeah.
alright, you clamber up onto the roof and kind of nod off for a little bit as the two of them ride off
I'm gonna take
down
me a
the
power
street.
nap.
Two of you remain in the bank, Garadash and Akmenos. Dr. Ashford, with the tiefling on the back, you reactivate your homunculus. I don't remember where I put it in. There it is. And as you ride down the street, you kind of ride just straight and true.
8, 6, 20.
And he stays kind of ahead of you as you go past the bar, go past the tannery, the hospital. It looks like there's a general store, a tannery, something called a telegraph station,
Okay.
a food cart, a doctor's office, and you see it's still going straight, and you see where the town just ends. There's an archway right here. It's not
Yeah.
pictured. And beyond that, just desert for miles. You can't see anything else but desert, but he
Okay.
still keeps going straight. Do you keep going?
No, I'd like to see if I can roll an Arcana check to see if the archway is magical in nature.
Yeah, go ahead. Damokos. How do you say it? It's not Damokos. It's Demakos.
Demakos.
Demakos. Make me a perception check while he's making that check.
22.
It is very magical. You
Perception
see
20. 25.
perception 20 as he's kind of studying the archway. You see there is a stone line in the ground, and you see it just go from left to right across the archway, like this. You know, Dr. Ashford, some kind of aberration magic, some protection magic, and it looks like the stone that you saw, Demakos. There are some lightly lit runes on the ground running from left to right, and they go off into the distance. Right under the archway. Kind of bisecting it as like some kind of divider.
Okay. Hold, please. I'm gonna take out the Oh, I don't have my fucking
Nope.
briefcase.
Okay.
Shit. I was gonna try to see if I can identify the archway. Okay. I'm gonna turn back around and start leading back to the bank.
Alright,
We're
you
not
turn.
going to try to just go through it.
What if we can't get back out and then they're stranded here?
Well, that sounds like a them problem, doesn't it?
Yeah, but my briefcase is here and I need that.
Oh, alright. I understand.
Does Whirlybird come back when I kind of sew him back out?
Yeah, when you tell him to come back to return, he'll return to you.
Okay.
But he obviously still wants to go in that direction.
Did he go through the archway and disappear?
No, he went through it.
He went through it and he was just going forward.
Yeah, until he reached the end of his 30-foot rope, and then he couldn't.
Got it.
So as you return down the street,
Mhm.
I'd like to just let you know that what I said about the Nine Hells wasn't real. Like, that was just a joke, right?
Jokes are supposed to be funny.
I know, I'm a bad joke teller. That's all, though. That's all I was.
you return to the bank.
I
Oh, look, we're at the bank.
Please, after you.
Okay, I'll head on in.
All right.
Demon person.
They return to the bank. I would probably say after like 20 minutes.
God damn it.
They can still short rest. I'm not going to do anything.
I'm sitting on the roof for another 10 minutes. I already took the benefits of my short rest.
Friends, we found an archway.
We did. It's possibly our next place that we might be able to teleport to. I just don't know how the magic works.
I'm also not downstairs.
I know. I'm talking to the rest of the party.
Oh. So Demakos?
So, Akmenos and Garadash.
Yeah, but aren't they sleeping too?
Just Garadash, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Akmenos.
What was the issue, Doctor?
Sorry, the issue was, I believe we found an arch, and I can use some deductive reasoning that perhaps through Wise Ass that we're able to go through. I just don't know how, because he was trying to go through, and he just made it pass, and it just looks like he was going towards desert. It's the magic of the archway is beyond my comprehension at this moment, and I don't have my briefcase, so I can't identify what it is.
Well, do we know if we can walk on the ground in that area?
I didn't dare to put my foot on the ground, so
Fair.
I'm not entirely sure.
Now, when we came inside the bank, there were these two pillars. They seem to create some sort of border, because when we all fell, nothing attacked us. And maybe we can borrow some of that material.
from what you recall, there was literally like a foundation around the bank, like stone went into the ground.
Oh. It looked like it went pretty deep, and it went all the way around the bank.
All the way around the bank, eh? Can I go back down to the vault room?
Yes.
I'll be right back. Can I? Is there like a latch or a hatch anywhere in the vault as I start kind of like moving and pushing things to the side?
No.
I'm stumped.
He doesn't like a big building like a bank generally have a big foundation though.
Yeah, but I assumed just maybe there was some kind of tunnel underneath, perhaps. I'm gonna take a short rest as well. I'm gonna try to get some of these hit die.
Heard
All
that.
right. So as you all find some empty chairs or just comfortable spots around the bank, no one really molests you or talks to you. And you take a short rest at the bank.
Kill Bill sirens. Don't say molest. Ba-ba-da-ba-da.
Kiro, you rouse yourself first. On top of the bank, you see the horses back, and you don't see anyone else.
I'll swing downstairs.
All right, make me a strength check.
I have slow fall.
All right, fine. You are inside the bank.
Okay. I'll walk in as everybody's sleeping.
Yep, everyone is still asleep for, I would say, another 10 to 20 minutes. And then they wake up.
I'll
I would
just
say I was just like reading or something. Like
Okay,
nothing
that's-
like super strenuous.
That's fine.
Cool.
I'll wait for them.
All right. You all reconvene after your short rest, recover any hit points that you can, and your short rest comes to an end.
I had to fix my AC on my character sheet. It was weird for some reason.
No. Perfect. Okay.
So, you want to bring me up to speed?
Yeah. There's an archway at the end of the town. If we just make a straight kind of go for it. I don't know the nature of the archway. I don't know if it's a teleportation archway. I don't know what it does. I don't know if it even works. But Whirlybird wanted to go through it.
Indeed. First and foremost, though, we need to return the horse and get your briefcase.
Yes, it's a briefcase. Yes, I need to get my case back.
Should we investigate anything further within this city before walking through a potentially magic gateway?
Mm,
I mean, potentially we can do. Domagos and I can do another walkabout.
Oh.
If need be.
The question is the talisman here to bind magic? Or is the talisman what provides the city with the magic?
Great question. I mean, we won't really know until we leave with it.
way above my pay grade.
Secondary, is city built here to protect talisman? Will it allow talisman to leave? I feel we do not have enough questions answered before we walk away.
I mean, despite, I don't know if you've noticed, everyone's not been super helpful in the us asking questions department.
That is fair.
If I say, I'm going to bring this talisman, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to get a blank expression.
I am confused if they are truly people.
They're not people. I don't think they're people. I think they're puppets. And I
Yeah,
think
they're
this is, once again, there's one person that lives here, and this is like their thing, maybe? Like, this is their
Does anybody have the ability to remove magical spells or incantations?
I do
Oh.
not.
I think I can do that.
Would this
I
be?
think that's a
Would taking one
Hold
of
on.
the bandits be an opportunity for this?
yes, I can do that. What does it want me to do?
Hold on for now.
Oh, all right.
We are
all
still
right.
in the discussion step.
But I know how to do that. So you just let me know.
You might as well let him identify this amulet, right?
Oh, I
Well,
can't
we just
identify.
got-
So I heard magic. No, I can remove magic. I'm sorry, I missed
Oh.
that.
Well, let's go return your briefcase. From there, we can attempt to identify the magics that are on the gate as well as the necklace.
Do you realize
we
we're
get
back
to the
to
gate.
the problem of getting from the bank to the. That's where we're at again. Unless our
I
friend here can turn into another bird.
have the capability to scare off something temporarily, but not long term.
That's a long fight.
You figure 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75. About 75 feet to the nearest building back the way you came.
What if
of
we
open ground.
What if we head south? There's that fountain there, and then those buildings.
And then dead space for hundreds of feet.
To a giant floating house in the distance?
It's not floating, it's just in the distance.
It's a shadow.
There's just no table over there for me to put it on.
No matter what, we need a way to cross this gap.
Right.
What other capabilities can we come up with for a way to deal with the loose sand and the creatures that live below?
I beat shit up, man. I'm not the smartest man.
Are you a Bear Totem Barbarian?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll use my spell that can do it. I can make a sneaky, but I don't know if that's going to help.
Doctor, do you have any, I'm gonna hand the device that I acquired from the unconscious man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you have anything that you can do with this to help us build a weapon of some sort or an explosive?
As he hands it to you, Dr. Ashford, make me an intelligence check.
Okay. Just straight intelligence?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna use my flash of genius because I didn't roll super high. 13.
You recognize that it's some kind of projectile throwing device. As you examine the projectiles, you smell it. You smell black powder. You realize, and after seeing them operate, that they're propelled by the black powder. The black powder, these projectiles, out of the end of this
Two.
weapon. Yep.
It looks like it's a very roundabout way of a slingshot.
What makes the flash?
Well, I'm gonna cock back the hammer. I mean, it looks like this kind of comes down and it ignites the black powder residue that's very sensitive, and it looks slightly explosive, yes, but not to a large scale of like.
Well, when they hit my scale, they did not seem to pierce, but I feel something along those lines from the inside would hurt significantly, would it not?
I mean, most likely, yes. What are you getting at?
These creatures seem to attack anything that touches the sand.
Do they?
They seem to attack us if we touch the sand.
So, your thought process is we get all of these and just aim and shoot pellets at them.
No, if we can figure out a way for you to make them do the flash while they are inside the creature. Or a flash of larger level.
I mean, I can attempt to. Just give me a few moments. I'm gonna collect all the guns. And,
You get the 3 that were there.
Okay.
I guess.
And,
There's probably about 12 bullets left.
12 bullets. How much gunpowder do I have?
Probably like 5 grams tops.
Shit. Okay. I'm gonna sit and try to let me actually try to think of what I can do with this. Talk amongst yourselves. As Tomatoes, you're gonna see me kind of sit up on the counter and my shoes or my feet are kind of bipedal like my hands, and so I'm kind of using all 4 appendages to start working.
What are you?
Yeah,
What
I'm a
creature?
hobgoblin.
Oh, I see.
Can I walk outside?
Yeah.
I have hunter's traps, like bear traps, and chain.
Okay.
Can I attempt to spin it and like hold on to the end of the chain and throw it out into the sand to see if these creatures respond to it landing in the sand?
You do, and they don't.
Can I tap my foot on the sand?
You do, and just wow, a big head comes out.
I'm gonna just pull my foot back.
I would say that the oh, that's not it. Actually, that is it. The wall extends probably to here around the bank.
Mm-hmm.
And just goes pretty much a square around the bank.
Yeah.
So as you're kind of testing, the creatures come out on the other side of it.
Mm-hmm.
As you're tapping your foot in there. It's pretty instant too. Like, you don't know where they are, but it seems like they're always close by.
Interesting. I'll pack my stuff back up. Is there something on us that they're drawn to?
Could be the hat.
Everyone throw your hats into the sand.
I like my hat.
Oh, I'm quite fond of my hat as well.
The hats don't work.
Yeah, mine's still in my room.
So is mine. I'm gonna
Awesome.
walk back inside. So the creatures are only drawn to us.
And how did we figure that out?
I attempted to bait them with a trap that caused no response, but the second my foot touched the sand, they attacked.
Interesting.
So we're back to square one. How do we stay off
Yep.
the sand?
We have one horse.
You have one horse.
Is there... How are the people in the bank responding? Are they just, like, standing there, not saying or doing anything?
They're doing like bank things. Like when you're not watching them, they seem to be like conversing. A person will go up and buy something. No one really comes in or goes out of the bank. And as you watch them for an extended period of time, they seem to be in like a loop
That's
of doing
exactly
things.
what-
Is there, like, a big fucking table or something out in here?
There's
Like
Sure.
a conference table?
no.
I'll be right back. My dinner's here.
Is there, like, a large door?
A front door.
Are you trying to like use something to like move across the sand?
I want to know if the creatures will attack if we're standing on top of something. Like, if it's literally direct contact with the sand that causes it,
Wait, we have a cleric. Does he have stone shade?
we don't have a cleric.
You don't have cleric.
We have a
Good job.
druid. We have a druid, we have a monk warlock, we have a artificer, we have a paladin warlock, and we have a barbarian.
Stone shaping is all cleric, right? That's no other guy.
Druids and sorcerers, I think, can do it too. But I doubt Michael has it.
That would be pretty handy.
And if I was
So-
a way of 4 elements monk.
So if you want to, there's definitely a door.
Yeah. I'm
Could
gonna
rip off.
I'm gonna pull the door off, and I want to see if the bank people respond in any way, shape, or form.
They don't really. They've pretty much been ignoring you. Like they'll look at you and smile. They won't really talk to you. They pretty much, again, they don't ignore you, but they don't really interact with you.
We're in Westworld, boys.
So I'm gonna rip the door off,
Okay, you now have a door.
and I want to place it on top of the sand.
You place it on the sand.
Okay, I am going to attempt to do something foolish,
Wouldn't be the first time.
and I'm going to jump onto the door.
Okay, you jump onto the door.
Is there any response?
Nope.
Okay. I wish to take the chain that I have.
Okay.
And some rope and secure it to the back of the horse.
Okay.
And
Give me. Let's see here. Give me an intelligence check. To
That is
craft
that is A2.
You think it's pretty secure?
I will walk inside. I have found us a means of transport.
I'm gonna stop what I'm doing. You do.
Yes. The
How
creatures do not attack if I stand upon the door. I'm gonna motion for them to follow me outside. I'm gonna run and jump onto the door in the sand.
Okay.
He demonstrates said notion, and indeed, when he jumps upon the door on the other side of the wall, nothing comes up to attack him.
How are you going to keep the door in motion?
We strap it to back of horse.
You see that it is crudely strapped to the back of the horse, and you are very unsure if it'll hold any weight.
I'm gonna get on the horse.
I am very unsure if it'll hold any weight.
You
I
get
went
on the
last.
horse.
Yes.
Okay. You're on the horse.
If Demakos rides with you, we simply need for the other three of us to move now. Two can stand on door, and
I'm not standing on that door with you. I weigh so much.
I would like
We'll
to
see. Let me see what my perception says. Oh yeah. All right, 18.
I would like to see the proof of this concept.
So Dr. Ashford is on the horse. Kuro is on the door. It's chained together.
I'll get on the horse with a
Okay.
doctor.
Two are on the horse. One is on the door. Two are inside watching.
let us go. We test
You
the
go.
theory.
You go. It immediately breaks. Not because it wouldn't work, because you suck at making it work.
It seems that my way of strapping to a horse was not good.
Like the chain didn't break, like nothing broke. It just kind of like unraveled.
Untied.
Yeah,
Like
it just
a kid
came.
trying to try their suit.
Yeah, it just came off.
Okay. Can I attempt to assist him with tying the knot?
Yes, you could try to retie it.
Okay.
What would that even be?
What's the roll?
I just say it's an intelligence check. You can do a survival if you like.
I'm gonna do intelligence.
Yeah.
A little bit higher. That's a natural 19, so 23.
Okay, it feels super solid, like you're tugging on it, and it looks like you've fixed it to the either side of the saddle's horses. It looks tenfold more sophisticated than what Kuro tried to do.
Okay. Let's test the theory.
Okay.
I'd like to start moving with the door.
As you do so, oh, locked. I can't have it. It starts moving along the ground, and you can see it's kind of heavy. It's kind of making a swath through the sand, but you are making a pretty good headway. The horse is going slower, of course, because it's dragging something, but it's
Yeah.
a primitive cart. You like go by this guy. Hello.
Do we wish to stop here and get your things?
That's not the guy.
That's
How
not
are
the
we
guy.
gonna? We still need the horse.
Plan on leaving us.
Yeah, there's two people still at the bank.
Okay, do you wish to drop me someplace closer? Me and Demakos will stay there.
Let me drop you at the tavern. We'll reconvene there.
Okay, you drop him off at the tavern, and then go back and make a second round.
Yep.
And then Akmenos gets on the horse with you, and then
Me and him go
Garadash.
together, or
You're on the door alone. There's two on the horse.
okay.
All right, so you all successfully are now again at the tavern.
Hey.
Hooray!
Right where we started.
Go,
Hooray!
go me.
We knocked out step one now, alright?
Okay. So let me show you Ark Mako Archimanos?
Menos.
Archimenos. Let me show you the gate I was talking about. Who else would like to see said gate? Because Demakos has already seen it.
I mean, I can go. I don't know that it matters if I do.
No harm. I'm gonna take the basically everyone who's still on the cart, and I'm just gonna convey to the two that are on the porch that we're gonna keep moving forward. I want to show them the gate.
Okay.
Do you think they're gonna leave us here?
There is a
Awesome.
strong chance.
I think they're leaving us. I think we just got abandoned.
Do we wish to travel via the rooftops to catch up?
Flying through the air, all fucked up.
That clearly didn't work for you earlier. You got stuck up.
I got stuck up there because I traveled to a rooftop I could not connect to. I do not need the sass.
I was merely pointing out a point, but the sass, yes, the sass.
It was emotionally trying. I was
All right.
almost killed by creatures in the sand.
You two are talking as they arrive at the archway.
Do I notice the stones with the runes on them this time?
Yes,
Can I attempt to identify what kind of runes they are?
you did. It was an aberration kind of protection.
Protection. Okay. What do I know about apparition kind of runes?
Protection. It's some sort of protection spell.
Do I know how to break it?
No. You know that either one side of this, and as you kind of ride the horse up and down,
Mm-hmm.
you see that it kind of corners and boxes in. So it's either protecting something from going out or something from coming in.
Okay. Got it.
What are your thoughts, Doctor?
My thought is either something is being kept out of here, or this is kind of like a snow globe situation, and we're being stuck in here. I'm gonna test the theory.
Okay.
I will be right back. I'm gonna unhook the chain,
Okay.
Oh boy.
and I'm gonna put my hand through where the archway is.
Okay, as you walk the horse up, you notice that the horse very clearly, like, even his head will rock back and won't cross the threshold, like in an awkward stance that a horse wouldn't normally stand in. It holds its head back so it wouldn't cross the threshold where the arch is, but you stick your hand through and it goes through no problem.
Huh.
Stick your head through.
I'm going to briefly look through the archway, see if I can look through it.
It looks like desert, but you do successfully get your head to the other side of it. There doesn't seem to be any mental barrier, physical barrier, force barrier, anything. It looks exactly on the other side as it did when you were on this side.
Okay. Is there anything in particular to like temperature-wise, or is there like a gust, like something that would?
No, it feels exactly the same. You do see not the same runes, but just like a walkway just go into the desert in that direction for a long distance, and then you lose sight of it.
Okay, I'm gonna.
And make me a perception check real quick as you were leaning, craning your head in that direction.
14.
You see, when you look down into the left, there's some kind of plaque facing outward. You can't really read it from your side, but there seems to be some writing.
I'm gonna go slightly blind, because with my homunculus, it's kind of like from my understanding, it's kind of like a familiar.
Okay.
Can I see what if I put my homunculus out and I go? Can you see what that says? Would I be able to see what he was seeing?
No, unfortunately not.
No.
You think maybe with time and maybe with improvements, but
Okay,
it's
not at this level.
not so like when you built it, you're like, yeah, it's okay, but like it could be better.
Oh, I'm gonna improve it. But
Yeah.
now's not the time.
What's going on, Doctor?
There seems to be a placard with some writing on it, but I'm
Can't read it.
hesitant on getting close and seeing it.
Is it something you can read, or you just you feel
I
it's
believe
dangerous?
I believe there's writing on it, but I can't really tell what it says.
How do you feel after, like, putting your body parts through?
I feel fine, actually. Surprisingly unharmed. There is a walkway of runes that goes very deep into the desert.
I can
You wanna
read all
spin us
languages
around
if you need me to read that plaque.
If
Peek
you
in
would like to attempt to go through the portal and see what the plaque says, you are more
Or
than
should we
welcome.
go get everyone else? Well, How
You
would we do
seem
that
to be in
anyways?
one piece, so
I'm gonna saddle next to it, so we're kind of adjacent to it, and see if.
should I test stepping off into the other side to see if that walkway?
As he kind of like hooks you to the side and pulls you alongside it, Akmenos, you read the runes on the ground, and it says, "What is inside shall not pass."
says what is inside shall not pass.
Correct.
It can't be literal because we were inside and we passed.
I think anything that belongs here can't pass. That horse wasn't able to get through.
Yeah, the horse, like, there wasn't like a glass wall, but like it was like not even putting its head through.
Yeah, he was hitting it.
Well, regardless, we're gonna have to make multiple trips back and forth. Should we attempt to step off now?
I think that would be wise.
Do you want me to leave you there and then I come back with the others?
Let me go first and see what happens because I can take some beating.
Okay, and I'll line the door up so if he needs to jump back in, he can.
All right. Being right in front of the door, Garadash takes a little crouch and hops through, and is standing on the other side.
But they can't see me, right?
They can totally see you. It looks like you're standing
Okay.
5 feet away from them.
All right.
So is this like one of those situations where there's a door, Wesley just wants to go through the door, we're making it so difficult that it doesn't Like,
Most
just go
likely.
through the fucking door!
He is safe on the other side. Shane, you see writing in front of you. Garadash, you see writing in front of you.
I'm gonna back in for Akmanos and tell him to go back and get everyone. It's
Well,
safe.
I will hop
Immediately.
through.
All right, you hop through as well, and you are also on the other side. You turn around and see a plaque written in English. And it says. This, if you can read it, because paint really isn't great for me. There's a D and an L on the top in this form right here. It says, "Over my many years, I have traveled to countless planes across innumerable planes and dimensions. This section of the park was inspired by one of those places. Signed, B."
Who could that be?
B.
All right.
Was there anything sticking out?
As you look back into town, you just see the town. As you look behind you, you just see desert for miles and miles and miles. And again, there's kind of not a worn pathway, but a clear pathway that you're on that leads into the desert and kind of curves off to the right after a ways.
Well, I guess we better wait for the others.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna head back over.
Snag my hat from upstairs if you can.
I got you.
All right, Dr. Ashford trots off and leaves you, and then Dr. Ashford comes back to you, Demakos, and Kiro.
Kiro, before we leave, because we are leaving, the archway is safe to go through, and we can actually go on the sand. Can you get water and also Garadash's hat?
Where did you wish for me to get water from?
Your belt.
Possibly the 25 pounds of it you have on.
That is my water. You're not here. You don't get to participate in my talk.
The tavern you're behind?
I can go in, but as talking to people in bank as well, they just simply repeat over and over again.
Yeah, but the water's still there. You can just take a pitcher of water, right?
I can go and check. I'm gonna
Alright.
go inside, and is Demeco's coming with me?
Yeah, I'll come in.
You said before you could remove magic, correct?
I could do that.
Attempt to cast it on one of the folks in here. I wish to see what happens. If we plan to continue along this path, we may run into more situations like this. It may be
Only that-
beneficial to know
That
what we're
seems
handling.
that seems kind of silly because they're not really magic people. But I'll try.
there is a rune branded upon their neck. Cast it upon
Oh.
the rune.
All right. Oh, okay. I could do that. I'd like to walk up to the bartender and be like, "Hello, bartender," and then cast Dispel Magic at his room.
All right, make me an Arcana check.
Oh, you're dumb as shit, aren't you?
I'm good at Arcana. 17.
No effect.
It doesn't work.
Also, make me a intelligence save.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Now you fucked up.
Oh, I got a 19 on that.
Take 10 points of force damage as you just feel the sharp pain in your mind.
Oh, okay, that hurt. That was a bad idea.
So something responded back to it. Good.
I don't know. I don't even want to think about it. It hurt. Don't talk about it. It might hurt again.
Yeah, you felt like your force of your magic was just shot back at you.
My hangover's back.
I'm gonna walk up to the bartender after he does this little incident and be like, "Would it be possible for us to get as much water as you can spare?"
It's like, yeah, I guess I could get you a barrel.
How much does a barrel of water weigh?
like at least 80 pounds.
That is fine. I will take a barrel of water.
Alright, he comes back and like wheels a barrel of water back to you. He's like, that will be one of those fancy gold pieces you have.
Wait a second. How?
Sure.
Never mind.
Alright.
This really does not like me editing unidentified items. It's really uppity about it.
Alright, I would say probably after a couple of minutes, Kiro comes back out with a huge, like, barrel of water.
I am still not encumbered.
Did you get the hat?
Oh no, the hat would put me over.
I made a promise to Makos. Can you get Garodash's hat?
Shit, what does his hat look like?
It looks kind of like mine, and I'm wearing a cowboy hat. I think it's
Okay. I'd like to walk in and look for a cowboy hat.
You don't. Oh, you
He's
see
the only
one.
one that doesn't know what room I came out.
You see one on the bar.
Oh, forgot this, and I'm just gonna grab it and take it.
Okay, you get a hat.
I'll put it on top of my hat, and
Okay, you now have two hats.
I'll walk out.
okay. Everyone ready to go?
For now.
Okay. I'm gonna call out to the guy we rented the horse from.
Yes.
I'm gonna need my briefcase back, but I need to bring the horse to the other side by where the hospital is, and then I'm just gonna drop him off.
He's like, I don't think so.
Okay, so I have a question. There were these three men that had these kind of long cylindrical things that kind of flashed and banged. Are you afraid of those?
He like holds one on his hip and he's like, got me a gun too, partner.
A gun! So, does 3 guns work? And I'm gonna pull out the what I told you I fashioned, which is basically just a 3-barrel revolver in a hand. I'm
He's
gonna
like,
go.
whoa now. Make me an intimidation check with advantage.
I didn't know we were doing that.
I was doing things while you guys were inside. Intimidation. That is a 12 as I talk it back.
He goes to reach for his own.
I'm gonna try to blind him with
I
the,
blast him.
Can I just throw
So-
a dagger at this guy as he goes to shoot?
Yeah,
Dr.
make me an
Ashford.
attack- Make me attack roll, both of you.
Okay.
I don't know what I got mixed up into.
19.
You hit him.
I don't know what I add to it.
What did
9.
you roll? What did you roll?
Dex, I guess. I don't
like
even know.
10.
Yeah, add your dex to it.
I'll add my dex to it. So 11.
You both hit him. He takes the dagger in the chest, takes a barrage of bullets to the chest, and falls over. A pool of blood begins to spill out of him. He looks very dead.
Do I see where my briefcase is?
No.
Oh fuck!
Oh, you killed a man over a horse.
We killed a man over a briefcase.
I'm going to.
Killed him.
Alright,
after
alright,
Bird?
I understand, I understand.
One more time.
I'd like to activate Willybird and go, can you find my briefcase for me and retrieve it?
He's like,
Is that other dude standing there next to the hay?
yeah, he's chilling.
Does he respond to this at all?
No,
He's kind of cowering now.
So I'm gonna have Wise Ass look for the briefcase.
That many does not want to fall over.
I know. He does not find it. Give me an intelligence check.
Not high. 6.
Duro, give me a Kiro, give me a wisdom check.
7.
You don't know where the briefcase is.
We will need to
I'm
investigate the area.
I will investigate the area. I'm gonna unlatch the door and I'm gonna make like a quick go around. I'm gonna look into the actual like what this is. The hay.
Okay, you look around in the hay and you find the thing.
I find the briefcase.
Yeah.
Got it. Can I take his gun?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take his gun and his bullets, and I'm gonna make a 4-barrel gun at some point.
Okay. You rob the dead man.
And then I'm gonna go. Excuse me, sir. Do you have one of these guns?
He very quickly after having been identified by you runs away.
Oh,
I was just gonna ask if you had one so I could have it. Okay.
Dr. Ashford, Dr. Ashford. Didn't
I
we
think
give that
he's
man
dead,
quite
yeah.
a large amount of our gold?
We did. I would like to loot and get my gold back too.
You find 30 gold on this dead man.
What alignment is my party?
Lawful, lawful neutral. I follow my own laws.
Chaotic neutral.
What are you?
Alright.
I don't know. Confused.
I'm gonna reattach the door. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's beat. I heard a wise man once say, "Let's beat feet."
Let's beat feet. Let's cheese it.
All right, you all work up your horse contraption and get the hell out of there.
Should light.
You are-
You should burn the city to the ground as we leave.
You
Yeehaw.
You arrive at the archway.
I think burning it would actually make it a little bit nicer.
Me and him are the chaotic neutral ones, and you're going crazy.
he wanted his briefcase back.
Okay, I'm just.
Chaotic
It's
neutral.
important to have, and I try to be. I didn't know what a gun does.
I saw him attempt to attack my friend.
All the friends.
So as you get to the other side of this, the horse refuses to come with you. Get off! Give me the barrel.
Which is fine. I'm gonna pet the horse. I'm gonna go. You're a good horse. Your master sucked.
And the horse just kind of sits there, and you are now on the other side of the archway, looking back at the town.
So
I'm gonna take off undoff my armor and put it back into the briefcase.
Okay.
see,
I see you
thought
didn't get the horse back.
they wouldn't let us through with the hats.
Uh, it was a complicated situation that dissolved rather quickly.
I have another gun.
Oh, what?
He shot a guy.
Oh, I would have liked to have picked up my dagger as we walked away as well.
Yeah, when you were definitely looting him, you got it.
What does a gun?
I'm still working out the logistics, but it's that tube thing the people with the masks had in the bank. I have 3 of them on one, and now I have a 4th one, so I figure I could just make like a big barreled one.
Is it like a crossbow?
It's kind of like a crossbow, but it just immediately just annihilates the face.
Whoa.
Yeah, you saw it left like a big hole in his chest.
Yes, just bunch of meat. So I'm gonna work on that, and then I'm gonna activate Whirlybird as we start working towards the pathway.
It pretty much follows the pathway. Like it'll hit one side, bounce off, and then keep going. As you're walking along this pathway into the desert, you're just going straight into the desert. Everyone make me an intelligence check.
11.
18.
9.
12.
15.
All right, Dr. Ashford and Damikos, as you walk into the desert, you start seeing this building in front of you. You all see it, but you realize it's coming up much faster than it should be. Like, you're walking like you're flying. You're going so fast, but you're just walking. But it's just increasing in size and blooming up as if you were just, like, rocketing toward it.
Fascinating. I think we're getting closer to our next destination.
Why is
And-
that?
Because that building's getting a lot faster than our actual momentum is going.
You said the building was getting faster?
I think either we're getting faster or the building is coming straight towards us. I believe it's our own trajectory, but
I
The
feel
building's coming for us.
I feel concerned
don't
when you
know
say a
anymore.
building is charging us.
I think the building's a little bit angry at us,
I'm
so
pretty
it's
sure
running up at us.
The building is approaching you. You are approaching the building much faster than your rate of travel would suggest.
yes, we're moving a lot faster than I expected. But we're getting to our next destination, which I thought would take days in the desert. It's taking me minutes.
Does anyone
you-
thirsty? I have quite a bit of water now.
Yeah, I'm a little thirsty, actually.
I'm gonna I'll put the barrel of water down.
All right, you come up to this large building.
Does anybody else want to carry the 80-pound barrel of water?
Negative.
I could, but like, why would I?
I'm 6 pounds from being encumbered.
Shane brings up a good point. Why would he?
I have 25 pounds of my own drinking water. I'll leave this here. I got this for the party to be nice.
You come to a large building.
You are appreciated.
On the
I feel
front,
appreciated.
on the
Take a
front of
bath.
it is the word station.
Take
I
a
see.
train?
You
You
don't
know
know
what
what
a
a train
train is?
I don't know what a train is. I'm asking. Shane's asking that question, not Kuro.
The building in front of you says the word station on it.
Stadion.
That's John.
That's not the word.
Interesting. Oh, no, I clearly see the word stadion. I don't know which word you see.
Stallion?
And
Yes, they've clearly forgot the L. You're right, stallion.
and in front of it you see another placard, kind of like a sign and a map. And it looks like this. On the top, I can't zoom in, so good luck.
You're good.
Oh boy.
On the top with a you are
You know there's a text function, right?
shut up. You are it says you are here and there's an arrow pointing to the word Western World.
Weird.
Is that where we were? We were in Western World?
I am concerned what the Western world is.
So
It
my
seems to be
concern
on the
is-
north part of the map. How is it a Western world?
Just don't hurt yourself thinking. I'm gonna look. I'm more concerned with the big thing that says in the bottom left corner, Dragonland.
It does say that.
Is this an amusement park?
What is an amusement park? I have yet to
Like
be
a carnival,
amused.
Like,
Oh,
like
no.
things that you go
What
to.
is it?
I touched the sand and almost got my foot put off. I do not find this amusing.
Everyone make me a history check.
I got a 2.
Kiro, you could make it at advantage.
I got to 9.
I got a 19.
14.
Things improved.
Kiro, you vaguely recall something called Dragonland, something that existed hundreds of years ago as an amusement park for dragons.
I get a 21.
You recall pretty much the same thing, except that it was created by the dragon god Bahamut
Oh,
and was lost for hundreds of years.
yes, I see an amusement park made for dragons by Bahamut.
The building in front of you looks kind of in that vein, decrepit, decaying, and empty. There are some behind it, and I'll link that actually so you guys can see it. There are behind this building some metal strips on the ground connected by planks of wood, kind of in a cart track, which you would see in a mine, going off into the distance. And behind that is a very large bottle of water, like a lake, but such to the effect that you can't see either side, the other side of it. And if you want that map, it is in the Facebook chat.
Ah. Interesting. So, we're collecting,
Are they like tokens? Like, do we win prize at the end?
I guess.
Are
so?
we playing carnival games?
I'm gonna. Can I, Garadash? Can I see the back of the the talisman?
Yeah, I'll hand it over to you.
And
Okay.
I'm gonna. Do I recognize the DL? Like, is the D close to the
Also gonna
dragon?
use the restroom again.
T and the L for the land? Like, I can kind of line it up.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's the exact same font and everything.
Yeah, these are fucking tokens.
And do we see those buildings behind there?
No, those are not buildings, those are just,
Okay.
you do see a smaller building behind this building next to the train tracks, probably about right here that I haven't built.
Oh.
I'd like to go into the station.
I want to pat my foot on the ground and see if anything comes after us first.
Nothing comes after you.
I'm gonna start walking along the side of the building towards the small side building while Dr. Asher
As
goes
you walk,
inside.
you walk inside, it is deserted. There are scraps of clothes on the ground, but they look old. Very old. They look like they're decaying. Even the cloth is just so old that it's starting to turn to ash and dust.
I see.
In the small building, Kuro, you find what looks to be a cart with wooden wheels, and is attached to another set of tracks that lead to the larger set of tracks that go around the body of water.
I'll put the barrel of water in there.
It's not really like a cart, it's like a flat bedded cart, no sides or anything, and in the middle
Was
is
it
kind of a lever.
the hand
It's like-
crank?
Yep.
Cool.
I just finally got the map to open, and I don't like any of those places that we're going.
I'll pull the cart out of the things just so it's sitting on the track out there, and then start walking around the front of the building.
Okay.
So
What does that mean?
once I poke my head inside, did we find anything in here?
No, just the remains of whoever was here before.
We wish to investigate more thoroughly. There is a small cart outside that heads towards the lake.
It heads around the lake.
Heads around the lake.
Yeah, the cart goes in both ways. The The track goes around the lake in both directions, as on the map.
So, I mean, I can probably deduce that at the minute we get on that cart and we go into the lake, we're going to the next land. My suggestion is maybe we rest first,
Aren't we all rested already?
like a long rest.
Oh, sure.
I think that would be beneficial.
It may tend to some of our injuries.
Exactly, and I can start working on my foregun.
I am concerned why you continue to carry that.
It could be important.
Why would he not?
I've never seen something like this before, and it's a very brilliant invention. If I can somehow get it a part of my armor or on Wyzus, it could potentially be something very, very beneficial to myself.
I mean, it's no 50-pound barrel of water, though.
It's true.
That's fair.
There's many
That's
things
what
that I
got
can
me
do with
there.
50-pound barrel of water. Like drink, as everybody slowly dies of thirst.
I'm gonna.
You are getting pretty tired. It's still like daylight. The sun is not high noon. It
that's
is probably like 3 or 4 in the afternoon, but you guys are so tired. It's probably been like 7 or 8 hours since you have woken up. Except you, the combos. It's probably been like 2 hours,
I'm
3
still-
hours.
I'm still a little hungover, so if we decide to sit for a bit, like, I'd be okay with it.
Yes, let's do that. Let's reconvene and figure out what the next world we want to go to is, because I'm dreading invaders from another world.
As you look up and kind of towards the lake, the big body of water that you can't see the other side of, you can barely see to the left and to the right. There is down by the lake some kind of, I would call it not a grandstand, but there's bleachers. You don't really know what bleachers are. There's seating, as well as a sign and some spy glasses that point out towards the water.
Do you wish to go down there first? You can stay there near the water.
I'd rather rest first and then investigate.
Yeah. Is there a stone
Just to be-
path out that direction? Because
No, it's all pretty much just ground and not really sand anymore, so much as like dirt and grass.
Domekos, do you need to rest?
I mean, I've got a little bit of a hangover, so that's my accent is I don't know where I'm Russian again. Anyway, resting would be okay. I could do it, but I don't need.
Do you want to go check out the water area first? I don't need to rest. Just yet.
Sure.
All right. As whoever stays in the station, nothing really goes on. You can make a campfire or whatever you feel like doing.
Me and Whirlybird are going to start working on the 4th gun, and I'm going to start trying to improve him. That's the
I'll
way
find some wood and make a fire.
For his improvements, you probably need some materials. Here at the station, you can't really find anything that isn't wood or stone, so you
Okay.
can't really improve him. You can try to wriggle together the guns, or you could disassemble the guns all together to try to improve him, one or the other.
I'm going to disassemble the 3 guns and the 4 guns and see if I can use that material to improve him.
Okay, go ahead and make me some Arcana and Intelligence rolls to craft that. You guys, as you head down towards the lake, you come to what looks to be some kind of viewing platform that looks out towards the lake. The plaque looks similar to the plaques you've been seeing, and it says feeding times 11 a.m., 4 p.m.
Feeding times.
I assume there is a creature that lives within the water?
Like an alligator, like you.
I am not an alligator, but yes, potentially.
Oh. Right. So I'm new here from the place that I came from. A few cities over. So what are you?
I am a dragonborn. My species descends from the great dragons themselves.
Right, understood. Dragon 1.
You said 11 a.m. and 4 p.m., Wesley?
Correct.
Okay.
It's about 3:30.
What would happen if we threw some food in here right now?
There is multiple options that we can go getting closer to the water.
Let's do it. Let's see what we can find.
There are about 4 or 5 spyglasses that point directly at the water.
I'm gonna look out. Or, Demegos, do you want to look out? And I will get a closer look near the water's edge.
Yes, I'll take a look.
Okay.
Grab one and happily shove my face up to it.
As you do, you kind of scan and you see the water. You cannot, even through the spyglass, see the other side, the far side. But as you kind of pan it left to right, you see on the right side mountains, big towering misty mountains far on the right, around the right side of the body of water, and then you pan it over to the left. You don't see anything until you kind of pan up, and you see what looks to be a violet marble floating in the sky.
I see a large mountain side, but if I go over here, I see a purple ball. I don't know what that is, but that's it. That's what I can see.
Okay. Keep an eye on the water. And I'm gonna throw one of my rations in the water.
You do. It gets very soggy and wet and float and sinks to the bottom.
Okay. Well,
You
then.
didn't do anything.
Well, there is another option.
It looked like a fail.
We can go in the water and see.
I'm not really a big fan of the water. I kind of prefer things a little bit warmer, fiery, not wet.
You're from the Nine Hells, I understand.
Right. No, I mean, no. Right. No, not from there. Just, a desert. That's all. A desert.
Sure. Well, do we wait here for half an hour to see if there is a feeding or what happens?
Oh, I think we got lots of time. They're trying to take a nice rest for the evening, right? So I think we could stay there and watch the water.
Oh,
All right. Those
sit in the
two
bleachers.
decide to watch the water. One of you is tinkering. The other two, how are you passing your time?
Well, I made a fire.
Okay,
And
cool.
I'm gonna go out to the water with them.
Okay,
I'm going to just sit by the fire.
okay. So as you're walking out to the water, Garadash, you see the very small, in the distance, something appear on the water. To the two that are manning the spyglasses, you see a ship start coming toward that direction in the middle of the water over the horizon. It gets... Yeah, I'm good.
There's a boat coming out there.
I
It's a
see.
pretty big boat, galleon-sized, 2 sails.
Well, we were unable to see the other side, and maybe they are dropping people off?
So as it comes towards you, it gets in the spyglass to be about the size that you can start making out the flag and such. It's red, a little bit of blue on it. Can't really make out where it's from or any origin. But as it comes pretty much to what you could imagine to be the center of the lake, a giant shape crushes out from the depths and just a typhoon encapsulates the ship and just takes it down under. The entire ship disappears.
No.
Hey, do not feel the water is safe.
Right. So
Did we see
Did I
what
see
it
that
was?
at least?
Make me a perception check.
is that both of us?
Yeah, and then Garadash, you can make it a disadvantage because you weren't on the spyglasses, but you definitely saw a ship in the distance, and then it was gone.
I got an 11.
I got a 17.
You saw
Damn.
you saw tentacles.
It had like flippity arms.
Flip at the arms, like
Right,
what do
no,
you mean? Like someone that is overly excited, like the doctor, like how he speaks, how he's with his hands all the time. Flip at the arms, or
Right, like that. But if you imagined like they were slugs.
do you mean a tentacle?
Yes,
Where-
definitely attend.
I do not consider myself to be the smartest of men, but I am concerned for your personal well-being.
Could I tell you a secret?
I assume
Can I
so.
eavesdrop?
I assume you're going to either way.
I'm not sure it'll be that quiet, but I'm a janitor. I'm gonna turn around, walk back to camp.
I'm gonna put my hands in my pocket, like on top of my knives, and start walking with him. As I get near Garadash, I'll be like, "We have a situation we need to discuss at another point in time."
Why not now?
He's a janitor, and I'm gonna keep walking.
Of what?
Yeah. What is? Not familiar with the profession.
All right, so these three return from the lake. I would probably say about 5-10 minutes later, and return to the campfire.
I would imagine at that point that Kuro and Garadash would notice that my staff is a mop pole on my back.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hmm. Does it still have like the
Drunken
mop?
master.
It's got just the little the little yellow headpiece that's clearly meant to screw the mop head on there.
So out of character, is he from like a different timeline than us? Or what the fuck?
He cleans the city of Dis, right, Michael?
Something like that, yeah.
Do you tell your party members what you have witnessed?
When we get back, I will.
You are
So,
back.
When we get back. Doctor,
Yes.
there was a large tentacled creature that crushed a galleon-sized vessel within the lake.
It was
Oh, you-
like 15 feet from us.
No,
It was several hundred yards.
Yeah, it's like, how the fuck did I not
was-
see it?
hundreds and hundreds of.
We were
Well,
using
It almost grabbed my face, Doctor.
we were using magnified lenses to see see it. It perceived close for him, but he seems not to understand.
Damikos, you can make me a knowledge nature check as you saw pretty much what it was.
Oh, 17 plus nature plus 1, 18.
It was a kraken. A fairly
was-
fairly mature kraken.
So I thought about it a little bit on the way back, and I think I've seen these things before. Books, they're like krakens.
I question if you've ever seen a book.
I've seen a lot of books. I don't know that I've read them. I don't really get that opportunity.
If it has pictures, do you like the pictures?
Secondly, when we were out near the
Yes, I
water, you said that it was similar to when
I said
Dr.
that-
Ashford gets excited and he waves his hands.
Oh, yes, Doctor. It's kind of like that.
So it's flailing a bit.
Right.
It broke a galleon-sized vessel in half with one single motion.
With a boat.
It didn't break it at all. It just took it beneath the waves in one fell swoop.
Even worse.
So the water
Leaves
does
on.
not seem like a safe way to travel.
Large beaky mandible ate it.
So
Which is
what
disappointing.
you told me the tracks go through the water.
No, they
No,
go around.
They go around the lake.
So we will, in the morning, or when we rest up, we will go on the cart and avoid the lake. But I do want to get those magnifying glasses before we leave.
Yeah.
Well,
You
they're
guys see
like
anything
they're
else
like
on the magnifying glasses?
you want one. You said
Yes.
no. They're like these large things bolted into the ground. I think.
They can be removed.
They are bolted into stands.
Okay.
They can be
I can
removed.
find a way.
So we rest
Alright.
here for the night?
Yes.
And as you've been sitting there, time has been passing. The sun has been moving. So would you like to take 8 hours and be ready at midnight, or would you like to go through the night, kind of rest, and be ready in the morning? To proceed?
Morning.
Okay.
Morning.
Let's take a
Morning.
good long rest. Let's get everything we need to get prepared. If anything
Alright.
else needs to go over or
You maybe
do.
dismantle some of those spy glasses now then?
Yeah.
You have. You probably have a couple hours before you need to turn in for the night if you want to do that.
Yeah, I'd like to do that then.
So Garadash can take 10. He takes a little bit disassembling those. You get 3 spy glasses to whoever wants to carry them. And without incident, it passes from night into morning. And you wake up around sunrise, a little after, fully rested. Whatever benefits you gain from that apiece.
So me and the doctor would take a spyglass. Who wants the third?
I do not have the ability to carry it.
Carrying all this water. Gloosh, 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 gloosh. You
I'm
awake
asleep.
in the morning.
In the morning, I'd like
and
to.
at night.
Okay,
Who had food? Who had food?
I
Me
did.
do. I have 10 things of rations.
I have
I'm gonna
rations.
Pop one of the good berries.
Okay.
Do I get my starting items?
If you wrote them down.
Yeah, then I have some rations.
Did you write them down?
Yes.
Yeah, I took the generic start thing that you start with. Hold on. Do I not take the generic starting
You
gear?
did if you wrote them down.
I did. It's
All
right here. I have 1 day rations, 5 of them.
Okay.
Why else would I have javelins?
Akmenos.
I do have rations, yes.
Okay. You eat at night and in the morning, so write down 2 rations or 2 food sources, whatever they may be.
Come on, I have 10.
In the morning, I'd like to be doing my ritual with the blade upon my lap.
Sure.
To try and keep it subdued.
No, yeah, you do that.
Oh,
I don't know if people would be waking up during that, but it'd be right at first light.
You wake up and see Kuro sitting with the sword that he keeps sheathed on his back in his lap, and he's kind of muttering to himself.
Great.
We all
And-
have our own thing.
The sun has risen.
Let's see here. What do I want to focus on? Ooh,
your spells real quick.
Look at me, I play classes that can change their spells.
no, just different inventions.
Inventions.
Look at me, I invent things.
Kuro, as you go around to the cart that you have attached to the track,
Mm-hmm.
you see that it only goes one way. It goes to the right, and you try to pump it the other way, and it will not go to the left.
Okay, I gotta bring up the map to figure out which way that is.
It would go towards Adventureland and not towards invaders from another world.
Okay, I'll walk back in after getting myself situated in my normal things, flipping through my little notebook I keep on me, kind of muttering to myself a little bit longer, and then kind of come in and look at the rest of the group while they're getting situated. The cart can only head south.
South it is then, huh?
The tracks pull it down in that direction.
Southwest, yeah.
Can we all even fit in the cart?
Yeah.
It was decent
You could
sized.
squeeze. It's like 10 foot. You could squeeze onto it.
The situation we may run into is food for the next coming days.
Yeah,
How
mark
well-
off a like half a water skin.
I have a barrel of water. Everyone continue to fill.
Yeah.
How much weight do we take off of barrel of water for all of us to
We can
drink
put
for the day?
barrel of water on the cart then, right?
Yeah, you can stick it on
Every-
the cart.
Everybody drink half a gallon of water. Or half a pound of water.
We're not stopping.
Everybody drinks half a pound of water. I don't know how many gallons that is, but
3 gallons. That's 3 pounds of water, so just mark it off by pounds.
A gallon of water weighs 8 pounds, so
well, there we go. Everybody chug. We're continuing on for the day.
There will be no stopping.
So how much weight do I mark off for this thing?
3 pounds.
Okay. Cool. I can now pick up something that weighs 5 pounds.
There you go.
Nice.
Making progress.
All right. Did anyone thoroughly search the station besides Dr. Ashford yesterday?
No.
Sure didn't.
Okay. Dr. Ashford, make me an investigation roll.
Perfect. That is a 13.
You found a monocle.
Ooh. I will be taking this monocle. Also, I am going to be working on changing up my armor from the infiltrator to a different model that I have.
Okay. You are all pretty much prepared for the day of what you're wanting to do, and the sun is now in the sky. I'd probably say it's 6, 7 in the morning.
Are we prepared to continue? It may take a few minutes to get the cart over to our next location.
Yes. By all
it.
means.
How is it like? What propels it? Is it like a fucking?
There is a lever. There is a bilateral push lever.
All right,
Pull
so
the
who's the second
lever!
strongest?
It seems it's going to be you and I doing it.
Oh boy.
Alright, so you all pile on the cart. Garadash takes one side, Kiro takes the other, and they're just pumping. And it starts gliding across the tracks and starts going in the direction that the map would indicate towards Adventureland.
I'm also not a traditional monk, by the way. I have strength maxed out, not dexterity.
So as you're pumping along, it takes a little bit of effort for the 6 of you on there, but it's not too taxing. An hour goes by, you're still pumping along. 2 hours go by. You start to see ahead of you, coming along the right side around the water, the tips and peaks of mountains. You just keep pumping. 3 hours goes by, and you see the mountains growing larger and larger, and again you have a strange sensation that you're getting there way faster than the speed you're traveling. They just kind of balloon in front of you and get bigger and bigger until by the 4th hour you're right at the mouth of this big chasm. The treks go into the chasm, and there's just on either sides mountains all the way to the water and mountains all the way into the desert.
So, do we go through?
I don't think that we have much of a choice. We
Onwards.
seem to be stuck on whatever route this thing is taking us now.
You pump through, and it starts getting kind of misty, and you, after I'd say about 15-30 minutes, lose track of the tracks below you. You can no longer see them. You can barely see 5 feet in front of you. You keep going, and you lose the mountains around you altogether. All you see is mist. You keep going. Everyone make me a perception check.
5.
Soft 20.
15.
12.
Notice you start to hear rumbling, what sounds like water falling. Rain begins to fall. It's still very, very misty. Visibility is very low.
Are we?
But you start hearing splashing sounds of water, as if the wheels on your cart are sloshing through water.
I
You
would
guys-
like to look down.
Do you guys hear that?
You can't even see the bottom of the cart.
I think we're rolling into water.
Does everyone know
There's
how
still
to swim?
tracks. How
So
well are
it's
you gonna
all
swim?
I don't swim.
I swim rather well.
As you continue, the space around you opens up. It starts to become a little more visible. You see in front of you what looks to be a wrecked train in the water. You look down at the cart around you. The cart is not submerged in water, but the tracks are, and you see the ground on either side very rapidly fall away into water. This is your cart.
We need to come to a stop rather quickly.
So do you think that Kraken's gonna like reach up and grab us off a cart from our here?
There is a potential. We need to stop now while we're still elevated above the water. I have a grappling hook and a chain. Are we on
Okay.
board that we need to stop?
No, you have no problem stopping.
Okay.
Sure.
So we're going to
Able
come to a stop.
Yeah, you're able to stop pretty easily. Make me another perception check.
Jesus Christ. 8.
5.
16.
All right, you hear rumbling, Garadash, and hissing, and from out of the water erupts the titanic shape of a Hydra.
Oh, so right. It looked like a dog as it came out. I was like so excited.
I know. I was like, okay.
Oh, hello.
How to prepare does everyone for this situation?
About as prepared as we're gonna be, I guess.
Oh, I'm
Everyone, roll initiative.
Oh,
Do I
that
know
is.
anything
That
about
is.
Hydras?
What?
Roll me a nature check.
I got a 6.
No, you do not.
Our initiative is a modded 20.
I got a 17 for my intelligence on Hydras and a 20 for my initiative.
What was that again?
I got a 17 for my intelligence of Hydras, and I got a 20 for my initiative.
What is either of your dexes?
Mine's 3.
Cool.
What is your dex, Damikos?
2.
Alright. And then what are some other initiatives?
7.
17 for initiative.
7.
I'm sorry, I meant 9.
Y'all gonna get eaten by a Hydra.
Oh wait, no, I did mean 7.
9 for Garadash.
Nope, 7.
Oh, 7. And then Ashford, you got a 7 as well?
I did.
Dexes?
1.
4.
Okay. So as you're looking up at this Hydra, you kind of don't even see all of its body. Half of it is submerged in the water. You lose sight of some of its head in the mist. You don't even realize how many heads it has. It definitely has more than 2, more than 3. You see a red head, a blue head, a yellow head. You're like, how many fucking heads does this thing have? 9.
Too many.
It does not have 9 heads. I'm just saying the number 9. Alright, Kiro, you are up first. You are standing on this cart. There's waving heads in front of you as you have disturbed the Hydra
I
in what looks to be its lair.
I am going to do something that I am thankfully beneficial at, and I am going to hit the water.
Alright, where are you going to go in the water?
Try and swim past it immediately, like to get away from the biting, snapping heads of death.
Like this way?
No, like around, down and around it. I'm going to try and hit the water and stealth in the water.
Okay, you hit the water. Roll me a stealth check with advantage. It's pretty murky water.
22.
Okay. Before you get out of its sweeping jaws, a head comes down and attacks at you. 26 will hit you. It rolled pretty well there, don't be too afraid. And it will do 11 points of piercing damage as it chomps your back as you dive into the water and escape. How far do you want to go? You have 20 feet move speed in the water?
Yes.
So you started red. You can go 5, 10, 15, 20 out to here, or if you want like...
My goal was to
Why
jump
don't you go
next to
towards
him.
it?
Yeah, I wanted to jump in the water towards him
Like in him, okay.
and like swim around him.
Yeah, that's what he wants to do.
Yeah, my goal was to swim around him. I wanted to get a look on the underside to see how many heads he has.
Oh boy.
He's out of the water. He's half in,
okay.
half out of the water. You don't know from beneath him. You know you can, from where you're at, cannot touch the bottom.
Okay, but he can? Or is he swimming as well?
He looks like he's swimming.
Okay.
He looks like his front feet are perched up. It looks like the slope goes pretty quickly away from the cart. This is the tracks, the green here.
Mm-hmm.
And it starts getting deep real fast.
Okay. From where I'm at, what does the stealth take for me? A bonus action or an action?
That's your action.
Okay. I'm just gonna then just kind of get in, try and stay hidden in the water then for the rest of my turn. There's nothing else I can do right now.
Okay, and that will be Damokos' turn. You are standing here on this cart. I didn't grab the bear. I'll grab the bear. and you are face to face with a terrible Hydra.
Right. So I don't really want to be in this situation. So I'm going to use my wild shape to summon. Actually, you know what? First, I'm gonna shoot 3 scorching rays at it.
All right, go ahead.
Pow, pow, pow. Okay, so I got. Oh, those are all really high. Let's see. I've got plus 7 to hit. So 21 is my lowest. I have a 21, a 20.
Those will all hit.
All right, and it's. And then it is plus. Of course, I've lost it. Hold on, sorry. Scorching Ray gets just the damage. So I got 27 total fire damage.
All right, you see it, and you kind of blast at where you think its chest would be above this misty, murky water, and you hear screeches as it pummel into it. Boom, 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 and cries of anger as you definitely feel a connection as red puffs come out from your spells and kind of illuminate.
And then I would like to jump out the back of the car and try to get away. And I'd like to shout as I'm running away, I'm going to need you to protect me. And I'm going to use my wild shape to cast my my wildfire spirit.
All right. How would you like to run? You are this bear here. You are on this red cart. There's water on either side of you.
I'd like to jump into that water and then swim back towards where you're at, towards where the screen is.
Okay. 5. You make it to about here. It is very deep. You cannot touch the ground.
Oh, that's all water there.
That is correct. This is all water around you.
Oh.
There's a wrecked train over here. The tracks look like, as you can see them below the water, but again, very quickly it goes from being
I understand.
shallow
So so I'd like to stay on the tracks. I run to the right on the instead. Sorry.
How far are you running?
As far as I can, and then I want my wildfire spirit to kind of come up in front of me and make like be a meat shield for me.
All right, you do that. I'm gonna say this is your wildfire spirit. It will get an attack of opportunity on you as you run away.
Could I activate my Cloak of Lesser?
You can.
I'd like to activate that.
And that gives it disadvantage to hit you?
Yes.
All right, you do that, and the Hydra swipes at you. Oh man, he rolled a 22 on one. With one of its heads come down and hits where you were, and just an image of you blurs away, and you escape down the track.
Run.
And that will be Akmenos, your turn. You are also on this cart. You see that your friend, the lizard folk, the dragon, has dove into the water. You can no longer see him. Your other tiefling companion has went to the right and is trying to avoid this grisly creature in front of you.
I am going to use my Hexblade's Curse.
Okay.
You are also a Hexblade, I see.
Yes. Solid subclass.
It is indeed.
I will curse the Hydra.
Okay.
And then I will attempt to attack it twice.
Okay.
With my Warhammer.
Okay.
And I will be using it two-handed. Let's say 21.
That was it?
And another 21.
That was it?
Alright, so... It's 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright. You take a swipe at one of its heads. and it lands a nice connecting blow, and it goes back out of view into the mist. 13.
Just that head, you mean, right?
They're constantly weaving in and out of your sight. It's so misty that visibility is very
I was
poor.
just making sure you didn't mean he just smacked him and he ran away. I was like,
No,
well,
no,
that's
no.
convenient.
No,
You know what?
The head goes
Uh,
out of sight.
Add 6 to that damage. Actually.
Okay, 19. Maybe 46. All right. Anything else?
Are there any other heads still out other than the one I hit?
Yeah, they're constantly weaving in and out of
Okay.
your vision. Like they're constantly moving.
Yeah, I'll also try to make a dash for that train.
Okay. So you run to the right. 5, 10. It is going to take an attack of opportunity at you.
No.
19 definitely hits you. And you are going to take 9 points of piercing damage as it bites you on your hiney as you try to escape its grasp. The Hydra will now go. It will roar mightily and move over just a tiny bit. And just so it can get in range, it will rear up, and you see just a flash of what looks to be bright light before it just unleashes a devastating charge of lightning in this direction in a cone. I need Damokos, Akmenos to make a reflex save, and your fire spirit as well.
What? Okay. Right, so I.
Oh god. 7.
What kind of save was it again?
Dex.
I got a 5.
All right, you both are buffeted with electricity as you take 9 points of lightning damage. As you feel just the shock from standing in the water just jolt up your body from the head of this, what looks to be, as you saw it, the yellow head of the Hydra.
I don't want to intentionally get myself hurt, but I'm swimming right now.
You're fine. It kind of hits in that general direction.
Okay.
And would have
Did you say
dissipated.
10?
9.
9. Sorry.
Yeah. So
And then my spirit only got like a 13.
yeah, all 3 of you take 9.
Okay.
And then the Hydra is going to make remaining attacks on Garadash. One of them will hit you. You will take 11 points of piercing damage.
So 6.
Yes, if you are raging.
Oh, I'm not. So never mind. 11.
Take 11, and then Dr. Ashford. 2 heads come swinging down at you. Both will connect with you, I imagine. Yeah, anything over 20 will hit you. He's rolling very well. He is a very angry Hydra. You will take 17 points of piercing damage as each head chomps out at you. And then that will be Garadash, your turn, as the Hydra is in front of you.
Alright. Free action. What do you think we should do, Doctor?
I feel like we need to run.
Where?
That's a great question. Do you know anything about Hydras?
No.
Great. Neither do I. I don't
could
know how
roll
to
again.
defeat one.
You just want me to smack it?
I mean, if that's what you're going to attempt to do, I saw them get shocked with lightning, right?
You sure
So
did.
Let's not get back, or let's not get in the water.
Okay. So, yes, let's avoid the water.
Alright, I'm gonna hit it with my great axe twice.
Alright, go ahead.
A 25,
Will it?
that's 15, and a 23.
Will it?
So 22 points of damage altogether.
Okay. It reels back in pain as you almost chop off one of its heads completely, but it reels back, just kind of limply hanging on, and disappears back into the mist, sways in and out. Any movement?
No.
Okay. Garadash will remain in his space. Dr. Ashford, your turn.
Yes, I am going to activate a chest piece into the armor, and I'm going to cast Mirror Image.
Okay, excellent. Pop, 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 pop. I think it's 3 copies of you appear,
Correct.
kind of circling around. The Hydra isn't sure, just looks at you and these 3 prime new targets and becomes very interested.
Okay. So I'm going to go gingerly. So the pathway, it actually dives into the water.
Yeah, it slopes off very rapidly. This light is probably about 5 feet deep, sloping from 0 to 5, and then it becomes deep very quickly. So you could possibly run along. It'd be difficult terrain to run along the tracks in the water, or you could squeeze past your companions along the tracks.
I'm going to try to stick to the tracks as I'm going to attempt to move with my 3 doubles.
Okay. You can, I would say, make it beside Akmenos along the tracks and kind of squeeze in there.
Yeah.
It will take an attack of opportunity against you. What's the percentage chances for a...
I have to roll a d20, and then if I roll higher than a 6, it doesn't hit.
Alright, good.
10.
Alright, so it swipes at one of your clones and
boy.
will hit it and just chomp straight through air, and you narrowly escape a toothing as you get beyond its reach down the tracks. That will bring us to the top of the round. If you are done, Kuro.
How far away are its heads from its body?
Probably 10 feet.
And how big is its body? Is its body pretty sizely?
It's a large creature. It's about this big. Oh no, it's a huge creature. I'm sorry. It's about this big.
So add a character, I can cast darkness on its heads, and that should make it difficult for it to attack us, because it can't see.
If it stays there, yeah.
Well, I'll cast it on its physical head.
Okay.
But anybody attacking the heads will have disadvantage, but you'll be able to attack the body. That's what my question is, because technically its heads are kind of like off its body.
Oh, can you cast darkness
On the heads, but make the
on
bodies,
its
make the body still visible.
No, because it's just on a spot. You can't cast it on its heads unless you make an attack roll on it, and I don't know that you have a spell attack roll on it.
No, the spell just works that I can magically darkness spreads on a point in which you choose within the range.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so you
but it
can't cast
stays
it on a moving target.
Yeah, if the
like
point
a
is on an
ball
object you're holding
or
or
smoke.
one that isn't being worn or carried, the darkness will stay there.
That's correct. So
Okay.
it is a head, an actively live head, so you cannot cast it on it. You can cast it upon the spot where its heads are, but there's no guarantee it will stay there.
And I'm not
So
going to worry
the
about it
final
right now. I'm going to cast Hex on it then.
It is already Hex. I don't know if that works for you or just Ekmenos, but go ahead.
Just Ekmenos.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to... Yeah, then I'll make my 2 weapon attacks.
Alright, go ahead.
Do I have to deal with the Whispers? Because it's our first combat.
Oh, yeah, make me a charisma saving throw.
I got a 4. Oh, wait.
Oh,
wait.
my
4
God.
plus 5. 4 plus 5. 9.
Now you hear the whispers in your head. Kill, blood, death. And you go to reach for your daggers, but something in your body stops you. And you pull
The broken
the sword
blade.
from your back. Now make me a wisdom saving throw.
That is going to be a solid 9.
You feel the rage fill you, and you begin to lose control. You now have barbarian rage, but also I'm going to control you for 3 rounds.
That's
Oh
fine.
my god.
Do you have my character sheet? Do you need that information?
No, you can go ahead and roll. You would do pretty much what you would do. No one is really near you besides the Hydra, so it's not too bad right now. So go ahead and roll your 2 attack rolls. As
With-
the rage and bloodlust from the broken cursed blade on your back begins to fill you, your eyes go red and you can't really think or feel anything besides hate.
First
Both
attack's a
of them
natural
attack.
20.
Okay, that will hit.
And second attack is a 22 to hit.
That will hit.
That's going to be 3d8 plus 3d6 plus 18.
Christ. What?
6, 14, 14 plus 9, 23 plus 18. 41 points of necrotic slashing damage.
All right, so it sizzles into the side, and you get a big chunk of this creature.
Oh, do I have rage bonus to my damage?
You get 2 points, so,
So
you
that'd
get
be plus 4 more damage to that.
4 more points.
I'm
And
gonna-
all your attacks are at advantage, right?
No, he's not
Yeah.
recklessly raging.
Let me make a note on this bad boy now.
As the creature reels in pain, it will take one of its legendary actions and dive and submerge into the water.
Right
You
there.
do get an
What's
attack
a
of
legendary
opportunity.
action?
It's a legendary creature, so it will act on it's not its turn,
Oh.
and it will submerge itself and disappear as you get to swipe at it. As
Both of
you,
us or just him?
both of you.
22 to hit.
What hit?
17 and a 28.
The 17, I think will hit. Give me a second. 17 will hit, and then so both of, or yeah, just one hit. It's an attack of opportunity.
That's going to be 13 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one then. 16 points.
Okay. As the waves ripple out and the creature is gone, you no longer see it.
Do I? I'm underwater.
Through the murkiness, you do not see it. It goes back in the direction of this cave here, and you do not see it.
But he's still recklessly raging.
That is
Or
correct.
raging, sorry, for 2 rounds.
That is
And now
correct.
he has no one to set his sights on, but
That is correct.
The situation may have gone a little south.
it might go south for you real quick.
All right, and it would be Demakus's turn.
But the monster fled into the. It's gone.
You do not see the monster anymore. That is correct.
Oh, I'd like to hold I'd like to tell my fire elemental. I want you to hurl a fireball at it if you see it. You heard me? All right. And I'll kind of
It
Shimmy.
understands.
shimmy around it and hide behind it a little.
Okay, so you don't do anything too much. Alrighty. And then that will be Akmenos' turn. You see the creature reel from a devastating attack from your friend swimming here in the water, and it disappears.
Can we all
What's-
roll perception to see if we noticed him freaking the fuck out?
He yelled and he is.
Aren't I underwater?
No, you're swimming. You're floating unless you're holding. Oh, you're.
I'm amphibious.
If you were attacking underwater, it would have been a disadvantage. So no.
Okay.
If I keep running to the right, where does that go?
There are some tracks. The tracks go over. These are waterfalls. There's some trains in the water. There's a rock here, and the track just goes off.
And then to the left is just.
There are more waterfalls this way. There is a cave beyond some waterfalls from above that looks to be the Hydra lair in this direction.
Should we follow it while it's wounded? If it's even wounded?
I'm gonna hold my action.
Okay. You hold your action for what purpose are you holding?
In case the Hydra comes back out.
Okay,
Just
so
fuck us up.
on reappear of the Hydra, what action do you have in mind?
Just the 2 attacks.
Okay, sounds good. That will be Akmenos' turn. The Hydra reappears. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, that's a bad place for him to pop up.
Oh boy.
He looks very upset and angry as he splashes up from, it looks to have gone underneath the tracks and reappears on the other side. His red head this time will rear back. And
Does my fire spirit get to make its attack?
he does. Go ahead.
Right, okay. It is going to be. Oh, so I get to add 1 to it. Roll. Right, so that is a 15.
That will hit.
Yeah, it's not very much. It's pretty pathetic. Right, so it is a 6. Okay, 6 plus 3, 9.
9 points of damage. You see it sear off. One of its head was starting to grow back, but you have effectively stopped it at its stump.
Yes.
Alrighty. The Hydra. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
The Hydra will rear back and do the same thing. It will launch, this time from its red head, fire breath in a cone that will hit everyone in this direction. I need everyone but Garrett has to make me a reflex save.
1826.
Full.
Oh my god.
I got a 10.
Okay.
And my fire spirit got a natural 1.
Okay. And then, did I hear Akmenos as well?
Oh,
Soft 20.
Okay, so Akmenos and Kuro, you will succeed and take half damage.
Next level.
8, 11. You will take, full damage is 11, half will be 6. And the Hydra will take its remaining attacks.
you said fire, right?
Fire, it is fire damage, that is correct.
Okay, so I take half, and my fire elemental's immune.
Okay, as a roar of flame spurt comes from the what looks to be centermost redhead. It will take its remaining attacks, one against each person in front of it. This one will be against the fire spirit for an 18. Yes? No? Yes?
Yeah, that hits. Yeah.
He will take 9 points of piercing damage as the redhead chomps down on the flames of the fire spirit.
All right.
And then Damokos, 16
Yeah, that hits.
will take 8 points of piercing damage as one of the heads comes down and bites you on the shoulder.
Ow.
And then Doctor, a 10 will not hit you. Even if it would have missed your clones as well, so you retain all 2 of your remaining clones. And then Akmenos, a 21 should hit you. For 8 points of piercing damage as it again chomps at you and rears back, this time in the deeps from this side. And that will be Garadash's turn. Actually, Akmenos, you can act and take your 2 swings. Sorry.
Yes. Do I still have my bonus action?
You do.
Okay. Then I will bonus action Searing Smite at 2nd level.
Okay.
He needs to make a con save.
Con 14.
Ooh, he does not make that.
Okay.
Alright. So then... ooh, that's not gonna hit. There's a 19 hit.
19 will hit.
Okay, so then... That is 19 points of damage with 7 of it being fire damage.
It reels back, and you can see it's breathing heavily It looks definitely wounded, but definitely not out. As it slumps back into the water and comes back ready to attack, it will be Garradash's turn.
Alright. I am going to finally rage and forgot to before.
Okay.
And get over there in front of everybody if possible.
No, you can get kind of beside him.
Alright, well I'll do that then. And I'm gonna hit it twice with my great axe again.
Alright, good.
I suck at this game and have
A
no idea.
19 to hit and a crit, like 28.
Okay.
So
What'd you say, Michael?
I suck at this game.
Why?
I've been so my spirit I'm allowed to control as a bonus action. I've been controlling as an action. I mean for the one turn.
ooh, baby. 44 points of damage.
44 points of damage. You use an axe. You
Yep.
chop off one of its head and then a swift motion and cut deeply into the next one. 5, 2, 2. And you see it squeal in pain as definitely a blood splurts from its severed head. And is that your turn?
That would be my turn.
Doctor, it will be on you. A Hydra sits in front of you. You see, as it whips around its heads, one or two do not have heads, are just necks, but it still has many heads to contend with.
How many heads does it have?
Make me a perception check.
Okay. 9.
Many.
Good. I am going to. Oof. I have two kind of choices. Okay. I am going to cast. I'm going to yell, "Everyone, cover your eyes!" And I am going to cast pyrotechnics and cast fireworks. So it must succeed a con saving throw, or each of those heads, if you want to succeed a con save.
It gets advantage from being blinded. It has many heads. It will make an 18.
An 18, yeah, it makes it. Okay.
Rare. Yeah, it's many-headed, so it gets advantage on a lot of things.
That's fair. I am going to go look to the left, and I am going to, I'm going to start moving to the left. I have one of my artificer pieces is just give me one moment. They're called Boots of Winding Path.
Okay.
So as a bonus action, I can teleport up to 15 feet to an unoccupied space I can see.
Bloop. That would be here if you continue this way.
And then I'm going to use my movement and just dip and start running.
2, 3, 4, 5,
You
6.
son of a bitch!
Get you to about there.
I'm good.
You hear to the left of you or in front of you roaring waterfall, pretty much in every direction. You see in front of you in the distance, probably like over here, a station similar to what you saw where you came from, but on the other side of a very large ravine. The tracks that have gone across where the waterfall would have gone across, broken and destroyed.
Oh shit. Okay.
And that will be the end of your turn.
Yes.
Kuro, your turn.
Yeah.
You, enraged, will turn upon your comrades.
Which one?
The closest one being Garadash.
Hmm.
And you will make your dragon rage thing.
Okay, so
Shouldn't have done that.
so the me in here doesn't want to say anything, but I can flurry.
I want you to do your dragon roar attack.
Oh, my roar. Okay, so everybody within 30 feet needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
That's correct.
So
Or be feared.
Is that everybody?
Yeah, that's everybody. It's a wisdom save of 14, or they're feared and they can't run towards me.
Mm.
I got a 9 and rolled natural 20 for my spirit.
Okay.
I got a 21.
Okay.
12.
Okay. So everyone, Garadash, you flee 30 feet. Yes.
No, no. They just can't approach me. They're just feared.
Okay. You are feared. The sprite is feared. Akmenos, you are okay. And then what did you get, Damikos?
9.
Okay, you are feared. The Hydra is okay. The Hydra will take a legendary action to attack 3 of you. Garadash, 20.
20 to hit? Yeah,
Yeah.
that hits.
You will take 7 points of piercing damage. Damikos, 15?
I want to use the cloak.
Oh, it's still active. So disadvantage. It will not hit. And then Akmenos, you are still within its range. 12. Will not hit. It will swing in fury and fire. Kira, that is your action, correct?
Yep.
Okay. And then Garadash, you heard behind you, everyone heard behind you, a bellowing roar as Kiro sprang up out of the water and is now menacingly looking at Garadash as if he intends him harm. And that would be Damikos' turn.
Alright, so since I'm afraid of Kuro, I'm going to continue running down the track 30 feet to get away.
Okay.
Um,
Take an attack of opportunity. That will not hit you.
oh, my spirit's going to stay there.
Okay, your spirit will stay there.
Right. And then I would like to use my action to drop a fireball on the Hydra.
Okay.
So it needs to make a dex save.
Thanks for not dropping a fireball on me.
Oh, you deserve it, bud.
And it will not make it and make an 11.
Okay, so 8d6.
Okay.
3,
How does
4,
fear work?
5,
Like,
6.
I already failed it, so I'm just gonna run. There's no way to break it.
You just can't walk towards me. You can attack me at disadvantage if you wanted to. And then every time, if I do damage to you, you can make another save against it.
I got 29 fire damage.
Is anybody
And
else
then
hearing
I'll
that
use-
terrible noise, or is that just me?
It's the
not-
storm. It's the storm in the...
No.
No, it's
like a
feedback. Yeah.
It's feedback from somebody.
And then I would like to use my flame seed from my control bonus action to make my spirit throw a flame seed,
Okay.
which is a 16 plus 5, so 21.
All frightened creatures have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source appears within sight.
Might be.
But this is my spirit.
Yes.
So
The
it
spirit made the save. Michael didn't.
I didn't. The spirit got a natural 20.
Okay.
So it would be 2 plus 3, 5. 5 points of fire damage.
All right. It connects to the Hydra and pings off its large chest. And your fireball? How much did that do? I'm sorry.
27.
27. It looks fairly singed and scorched and hurt and upset. And then it would be Akmenos, your turn.
Jackson,
What?
it's your turn.
Oh no.
So I've been up all day.
Me too.
I will cast Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Boom.
That is a wisdom save.
Against, what are you trying to do to it?
It does damage. It does additional. It does a 1d12 of damage.
Are you trying to... Go
What's
ahead.
up?
Are you trying to... What's the effect?
The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic damage. If the target is missing any of its hit points, it instead takes 1d12.
Okay.
And then it increases to 2d8 or 2d12 at 5th level.
Alright, it will make a 14.
So it will take 2d12. That is 14 points of necrotic damage.
As you blast it with this necrotic spell, you see it blacken from head to root and down the neck as it shrivels down its body, and it collapses into the water with a large splash and disappears beneath the wave.
Oh.
As of right now, there's only one more turn of me potentially killing somebody.
Also, I'm still raging, so how does that work with fear? Do I still run away from him?
Yeah, there's a level. I think it's level 9 rage or 7 rage, depending. Or I think that's only frenzied barbarian.
Alright, it is Garadash's turn. You turn around, the Hydra has been felled. You see it plummet into the water and sink. You turn around and see your companion, Kuro, looking fiercely at you as if he would like to wound you.
Well, I guess I'm going to run like the shittiest barbarian ever.
Yeah, level 6 of Path of the Berserker, you can't be charmed or feared.
Not that direction, what the fuck?
Which direction?
Obviously the direction everyone else is going.
Alright, you make it this way, Kuro, attack of opportunity.
16.
That will not hit. Garadash? Garadash, 16?
No.
Alright. And then, Doctor, it is your turn. You see furiously swinging Kuro at Garadash, misses, and then Garadash runs valiantly away. You are all the way over here.
What is happening?
You see just the rage fill his eyes. He's actually very far. You don't really see him. You see this. You see,
He
like,
muttered to his sword and now he's freaking out.
Okay.
He's having a hard time.
Okay. I am gonna try to get to the end of the walkway, kind of where the waterfall is, and try to figure out how the hell we're gonna be able to get past this.
Okay, you go ahead and do that. It goes out past the waterfall, I would probably say 10 to 20 feet, the track, but it's literally just track and it's broken.
Yeah.
So I would probably leave you here. While he does that, it is Kuro's turn. Kuro, this last round, you will just pretty much step up here and seeing this fire sprite attack it. I would
19.
imagine you kill it. So that being said, it disintegrates in a puff of fiery madness. Initiative will end, and then you return to your state, but you feel tired and worn out. You are exhausted. Give 1 level of exhaustion to Kuro.
Got it.
How long does fear last?
A minute.
Okay.
It would also probably fade as I collapse to the ground and start just...
I was like, if I'm still
Yeah.
raging after that shit.
So you, in your hands, in both of your hands, as you are wielding it, dual-handed, I believe.
I was.
Your sword remains in your hands as you collapse to your knees.
I'm going to attempt to just mutter to myself over and over again, trying to recite anything that I can to try and get my brain back to where it was.
You feel normal now, but you feel exhausted and tired, beleaguered. The sword will not leave your hands. You will not stop gripping it. Like it's steadfast stuck to your hands.
I'm gonna
So what do we want to do about that, boys?
be looking at it and be like, "Go!"
Like it's glued. You don't
This
feel
has become quite a problem.
you don't feel angry or upset any longer. But it's stuck to your hands. Like you can't even open your palms.
I'm just gonna
You're
start.
gripping the sword.
Yeah, I'm gonna start yelling at the blade. Just go back in the case. I don't want you.
And it just whispers, blood, death.
No.
It doesn't respond.
Can I do anything to try and force it out of my hands?
Nope.
Okay, I'm just gonna sit there on the ground, kind of beating my hands on the ground.
Okay. You see Kuro over there beating his sword against the ground.
Not the sword, no, physical hands against like the rail to try and get my hands to open up.
beating his hands bloody and pulpy, you take... Oh, Jesus. 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you're just beating your hands to a pulp, but to no avail. It just stays stuck within your grasp as if it's unable to be moved.
Just gonna sit there, be staring at my bleeding hands, trying to get them
I'm
open.
gonna let this keep happening. Try to disarm him of that.
As you are doing
And his
that,
life.
you all look upon the remains of where you stand in the lair of the Hydra. And you look behind you.
Is it another Hydra?
Oh, Jesus.
No.
Of course.
The second Hydra. They never see it coming.
You guys are up here.
Is that a
You see-
maze?
You see over here the station that I was talking about with the large dragon statue. The cave of the Hydra would be over here somewhat. The falls are all around you, and you look out over the falls. You can't really see it from your perspective because the track is probably in the middle over here. There's falls this way, and you see mountains, a large waterfall in the distance. Pulling out your spyglass, you see the top of a vast forest, and that's where we'll leave it.
Okay.
Fascinating.
I may have made a poor choice letting Wesley decide the curse for this weapon.
You sure did, buddy. You sure did.
Dumbass.
I like the curse weapon.
Were the benefits worth it?
It's a +1 weapon. Not really.
What?
Maybe it'll turn into something cooler. Right now it's just a battle axe, but it's supposed to eventually turn into a greatsword if I, feed it enough blood and carnage.
Ugh.
Yeah,
So-
right now it's stuck to your hands, and you cannot get it out of your hands.
Yeah, it's gonna be a thing for another time. That's not a right now problem. That's a in a few minutes problem.
That's a right now problem.
Oh, it's
In a
gonna be a
few
problem.
minutes, problem.
Almost fucked up that whole fight.
Nah, I would have been okay.
Maybe it would have been 5-on-1. All right.
All right.
You have arrived in Adventureland, defeated the Hydra. Its corpse lays at the bottom of its lair.
Do you guys want me to swim down there when we get back in and see if there's anything down there?
You have a
Yeah.
sword attached to your hand, so good luck.
Yeah.
Swimming.
Well, if and when I, get brain working again, right?
See, that's why I asked you if you were wielding it both-handed, and you were.
Yeah.
You're just standing. You're like this. You're just standing there with the sword in your hand, unable to even open your fingers.
Yep. I'll come up with a system. A lot of tail work. All right, I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you all for watching. Bye, internet.
Bye, internet.
Bye.
Good games.